Welcome to Inland Empire Baseball, coming to you worldwide at 66ers.com. Now, here's the voice of the Sixers, Steve Wendt.
And a good evening to you from San Manuel Stadium in downtown San Bernardino. A beautiful night for baseball here. And the 66ers taking on the Fresno Grizzlies in Game 2 of a 6-game series. Last night, the Sixers took the opener by a final of 9-3. Sixers jumped out to a 3-0 lead in that ball game in the third inning on a 3-run double by Jorge Ruiz, and then added 5 more in the fifth and kind of kept it in check from there as the Sixers get the win. And with that, Inland Empire on the season improves to a record of 39-64, which don't exactly alert Cooperstown with that, but the Sixers are 21-16 in the second half and extended their lead to 3 games in the second half of the South Division as they try to make that great second half comeback push and earn the second playoff spot in the Cal League South Division. As for Fresno, they're 51-52 after the loss, and they're still 22-15 in the second half. So they're still having a very strong half, and they'll try to bounce back tonight. Sixers will send righty Barrett Kent to the hill. He's 1-0 with a 1.02 ERA. Last pitch on the 31st, getting a no decision at Lake Elsinore. He allowed an earned run on 3 hits, 1 walk, and 3 Ks in 5 innings of work. He'll be countered by lefty Zach Morris, who's 3-0 with a 2.08 ERA. Now, Morris 3-0, but all that out of the bullpen. This is actually his first start, not only with Fresno, but of his career, a career that started this year. But Morris, who pitched on August the 2nd versus Rancho Cucamonga, allowed 2 unearned runs on 3 hits, one of those a homer, no walks, a K in 3 innings. But as I mentioned, 11 career relief appearances. This is his first career start, the length of which will yet to be determined. I guess that's appropriate for any pitcher, but when you're coming out of the bullpen, obviously you're not quite so stretched out. But 3 years at Arkansas before finishing his collegiate career at TCU. Oddly enough, it was Barrett Kent who was a committed player to the University of Arkansas. He instead turned pro with the Angels and gets the nod tonight for Inland Empire. So the Grizzlies visiting the 66ers, the Rockies affiliate versus the Angels affiliate here tonight on a gorgeous summer evening. We're going to take a break here on the Javier Tom pregame show. We'll come back with more. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
We are your neighbors. We are your friends. We are your Javiatam of San Manuel Nation. Your Javiatam. It means people of the pines, but it stands for so much more. This was a name known among our Mariam ancestors long before we would be called the San Manuel Band of Mission Indians. Yohaviatam. Today, its spirit lives on in all of us. We are stewards of the land. We act on our beliefs to build a brighter future for all. Yohaviatam. This name is our own, spoken in our language and rooted in our traditions. It is forever part of our history. It is the heart and soul of our sovereignty. Yohaviatam. This is who we are. This is who we have always been. We are the people of the pines. We are Yohaviatam of San Manuel Nation.
Right here, right now, Toyota Redlands, Toyota Redlands.
Hi, if you're shopping for a new or pre-owned Toyota, we always have the area's lowest prices, easiest financing, biggest trade-in values, and the best selection with friendly, personalized red carpet service before and after your purchase.
Before you lease or buy anywhere, visit us right here at Toyota Redlands or online at toyotaredlands.com today and save.
Toyota Redlands now.
We welcome you back to San Manuel Stadium as the Sixers getting ready to host the Fresno Grizzlies here on the Javier Tom pregame show. Steve Wendt with you. Sixers tonight wearing their baby blue tops and white pants. It's road gray pants and red tops for the Fresno Grizzlies. And talking about the Sixers, who have won 3 straight games coming into this one. They've actually won 8 of their last 10 ball games and are 5-2 this year against the Fresno Grizzlies. So Grizzlies trying to change their luck against Inland Empire. One of the key members and key reasons why the Sixers have had some success against Fresno this season is certainly the play for Inland Empire of Rowdy Rodriguez. So, granted, the Sixers have not played Fresno since the first full week of the season in April. But Rowdy last night had 2 hits and drew a walk and knocked in 2 runs and stole a base, scored 2 runs. So Rodriguez this year against Fresno is batting .600. He is 12 for 20 with 2 triples, a homer, 15 runs batted in 6 games. He's also 2 for 2 in steals, and he has an OPS of 1590 against Fresno. So obviously that's a bizarre kind of statistical anomaly. But if you're Fresno, I would think you're sending in reports back to Denver saying, maybe we should trade for this guy. So the Sixers taking the field, Barrett Kent being announced, and right on his heels is Bernie the mascot. So tell you what, if you look back and you think Bernie's your shadow, might be time to hit the gym. Sixers and the Grizzlies getting ready. We're going to take a break here on the Javier Tom pregame show. When we come back, it will be lineups and first pitch. So stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Did you know you can save 3 lives with just 1 blood donation? When you give blood at LifeStream Blood Bank, your donation goes to local patients at your area hospital. The need for blood is constant. Without blood donors, hospitals would not have the products they need for life-saving treatments. Find your nearest LifeStream location by visiting lstream.org or calling 800-TRY-GIVING. Will you save a life today?
Hey fans, catch the excitement of minor league baseball with the Bally Sports Live app. Watch your favorite team or scout the top prospects. Every game live all season long.
Strike 3! You're out!
Plus, stream the Savannah Bananas and emerging fight sports to keep the action going. Best of all, it's totally free. No credit card required. Download the Bally Sports Live app today on your phone or connected device.
Catch the best plays from your favorite teams from the comfort of your home with Verizon 5G Home Internet. Fast, reliable, and perfect for the whole family. Enjoy top plays, games, and interviews. Switch now and experience the home field advantage with Verizon 5G Home Internet.
Disfruta de las mejores jugadas de tus equipos favoritos desde la comodidad de tu hogar con Verizon 5G Home Internet. La internet residencial rápida y confiable. Perfecta para toda la familia. Vive tus partidos favoritos, jugadas y entrevistas. Cámbiate ahora y aprovecha la ventaja de jugar en casa con Verizon 5G Home Internet.
We welcome you back as the 66ers have taken the field in the Javier Tom pregame show. And we give you the lineup for Cesar Galvez's Fresno Grizzlies, the Rockies affiliate in the Cal League. Roldy Brito, the center fielder, will lead off with Roynier Hernandez, the second baseman, had a good game last night. He bats in the 2 spot. Robert Calaz is the DH, and he will bat third with Derek Bernard, the left fielder. He bats in the cleanup spot. Wilder Dalis is the third baseman. Dalis bats in the 5th spot with Kelvin Hidalgo, the shortstop, batting 6th. First baseman Kevin Fitzer bats 7th. It's Yaker Reyes, the right fielder, batting 8th, and Alan Espinal, the catcher, bats 9th. They face the righty out of Pottsboro, Texas, Barrett Kent, who's a 1-0 with a 1.02 ERA and 4 starts, 17 2/3 innings, 14 hits, 13 strikeouts, 11 walks. Defensively behind him, Caleb Ketchup's in left. Rowdy Rodriguez is in center. Jorge Ruiz in right. Ketchup, Rodriguez, Ruiz, left field line, right field line. Harold Cole is at third. Johan Macias at short. Nick Rodriguez at second with Kevin Brugman at first. And Alberto Rios doing the catching on the hill. Barrett Kent. Home plate umpire, Mr. Byron Matos. On the bases, Mr. Patrick Good. That's our Cal League umpiring crew. I'm Steve Wendt. Thrilled he could join us tonight. Still warm here in San Bernardino, 97 degrees. Kind of our first real warm spell of the year, overly warm. Wind blowing out at 9 miles per hour to right field. So leading things off will be Roldy Brito, who in just 6 games batting .400, no homers, 1 run batted in, and he takes ball 1 at 6:38 p.m. We are underway from San Manuel Stadium. Brito, who is a switch hitter, batting left-handed, gets right on top of that plate. And Kent's next pitch is popped up. That was a changeup, fouled out of play on the third base side. Now, Brito did not play in the series opener, but I think we'll see plenty of him this week. He is just a pup as the next pitch misses high and outside. Born on April the 8th, 2007. So, turning 18 right after spring training. Here's the 2-1. Changeup misses high from Kent. Barrett Kent, who stands 6'4", 215 pounds. 3 balls and a strike to Roldy Brito. Here's the pitch on the way, and that is popped into center field. Coming on is Rodriguez, and he'll get to this one. So Rowdy Rodriguez runs it down, and that is out number 1 here in the first. And the batter will be Royner Hernandez, who last night was perfect at the plate. He singled, he doubled, he walked, and he was hit by a pitch. So 4 trips to the plate, 4 trips to the base paths for Hernandez, who comes into this one with his batting average at .279 in 54 games. No homers, 32 runs batted in. He swings and fouls this one back. We saw last night, though, he's a tough customer putting the bat on the ball. He really makes you work as a pitcher. Fights off a lot of pitches. Here's the 0-1. Lays off this one as it misses high and outside. Kind of a hazy sky here. Not uncommon when the temperature rises in the valley. But not a cloud in the sky as the 1-1 pitch is hit on the ground to first. Brugman down to his knees has it. Will shovel it to Barrett Kent, who takes the high feed and able to step on the bag. 3-1 the put out. And that brings up Robert Calaz. So Calaz batting .276 with 9 dingers this year and 45 runs batted in. The home run total leads the club. And Calaz, a right-hander here with his hands held high, slightly open stance. As a pitch misses up and in. 1 ball, no strikes, with 2 outs here in the top of the first. Nobody aboard. Next pitch, that is lined into right field, a base hit. So Calaz going the opposite way with a fastball on the outside corner. Nice job by Calaz. A 2-out single will bring up Derek Bernard, who also didn't play last night. Bernard in 54 games, batting .286 with 4 homers and 24 runs batted in. So the Sixers get their first look at Bernard in this series. So here's the pitch on the way, and that's a fastball on the inside corner for a strike. Bernard with a open stance. He gets on top of that plate pretty well as well. As a breaking ball is grounded up the middle, a base hit. And so 2 runners on as Calaz will get to third. It's runners at the corners with 2 down. Back-to-back singles by Calaz and Bernard, and it'll bring up Wilder Dalis. Dalis, who's batting at .375, granted in only 6 games, but it's been a successful handful of games for him. He's knocked in 6 runs, and he's in an RBI spot here with runners at the corners and 2 down. So Bernard, 1 for 1 in this series. And Dalis, the switch hitter, batting left-handed. He takes a fastball high. 94 miles per hour there from Barrett Kent. But a lot of pitches up. Here's the 1-0. That ball's popped up down the left field line, drifting, and will make it out of play. So the count 1-1 to Wilder DeLeese. The runner at first base, Bernard, we told you he has played in 54 games. In those 54 games, 9 stolen bases, but he's been caught 5 times. But you have the runner at third, Kalaz, who's 4 out of 6 in steals, and he's got a big lead with the third baseman Cole swung way over to the pull side for the left-handed batting DeLeese. Here's the pitch, and that's a high fastball swung on and missed. That one was at the brim of the helmet, and DeLeese chased it. So if you're Kent, do you climb the ladder? 1-2 the count with 2 on and 2 outs here in the top of the first. As the pitch, he does a fastball upstairs at 95, and DeLeese chases it, and he's down on strikes for a strikeout. For Kent, no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We've played a half inning, 0 for the Grizzlies. Here comes Inland Empire. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
You can save 3 lives with just 1 blood donation. When you give blood at LifeStream Blood Bank, your donation goes to local patients at your area hospital. The need for blood is constant. Without blood donors, hospitals would not have the products they need for life-saving treatments. Find your nearest LifeStream location by visiting lstream.org or calling 800-TRY-GIVING. Will you save a life today?
Hey fans, catch the excitement of minor league baseball with the Bally Sports Live app. Watch your favorite team or scout the top prospects. Every game live all season long.
Strike 3! You're out!
Plus, stream the Savannah Bananas and emerging fight sports to keep the action going. Best of all, it's totally free. No credit card required. Download the Bally Sports Live app today on your phone or connected device.
Catch the best plays from your favorite teams from the comfort of your home with Verizon 5G home internet. Fast, reliable, and perfect for the whole family. Enjoy top plays, games, and interviews. Switch now and experience the home field advantage with Verizon 5G home internet.
Disfruta de las mejores jugadas de tus equipos favoritos desde la comodidad de tu hogar con Verizon 5G Home Internet. La internet residencial rápida y confiable. Perfecta para toda la familia. Vive tus partidos favoritos, jugadas y entrevistas. Cámbiate ahora y aprovecha la ventaja de jugar en casa con Verizon 5G Home Internet.
Johan Macias leads off for the Sixers. The switch hitter will bat right-handed versus lefty Zach Morris. Macias, the shortstop, followed by center fielder Roundy Rodriguez, and then Jorge Ruiz, the right fielder. Macias batting .246 with 1 homer, 43 RBI, as I mentioned. And he swings through that offering from Morris, a fastball up and away. Harold Cole, the third baseman, bats cleanup with Slade Alford, the DH, batting in the 5th spot. And second baseman Nick Rodriguez will bat 6th. Alberto Rios, the catcher, bats 7th. As a changeup misses outside. 1-1 the count. Kevin Brugman bats 8th. He's the first baseman, and left fielder Caleb Ketchup bats in the 9th spot. Defensively behind Zach Morris, the Cabot, Arkansas native. As the next pitch misses outside at 91. Count 2-1. In left field, playing deep, it's Derek Bernard. In center is Roldy Brito, and Yeager Reyes is in right. Bernard, Brito, Reyes, left field line to right field line. Wilder DeLeese is at third. Kelvin Hidalgo at short. Royner Hernandez at second. Kevin Fitzer at first. And Alan Espinal, the catcher, as Macias chases a fastball up and away for strike 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. With nobody on, nobody out, bottom of the first. Barrett Kent got out of a little 2-out jam in the top of the inning. Here's the next offering. And a breaking ball ripped, but hooking and foul down the left field line. So Macias back to the box. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt. Kicks away from Espinal. Macias is going to head to first base, but he'll be thrown out. And that is out number 1. Strikeout for Zach Morris. Here's the pitch on the way to Rowdy Rodriguez. We gave you his gaudy numbers against Fresno. But on the season, he's batting at .245 with 10 homers and 65 runs batted in. He also stole his 28th base of the season last night. But his numbers against Fresno are eye-popping as a changeup sails away. Rowdy Rodriguez batting 606 games with 2 triples, a homer, 15 RBI in 6 games, 2 steals, 4 walks against 5 strikeouts. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball stays up and away. Zach Morris, as I mentioned, went to Arkansas for a few seasons, then finished at TCU. Here's the 2-1 offering. Swing and a miss on a fastball at 93 miles per hour, top of the zone. So they count 2-2. And this ball is smoked to left center by Rowdy Rodriguez. He's cooking out of the box, but no need. You can coast, kiddo. That ball's way out of here. 426 feet to left center field. And Rowdy Rodriguez's assault on the Fresno Grizzlies continues unabated. Home run number 11. And that ball was pulverized to left center. He's batting over 600 against Fresno this year. It was 103 miles per hour off the bat. And here is Jorge Ruiz. And Ruiz takes ball 1. And again, that was with 2 strikes on Rodriguez. As the pitch is in there for a strike. Rowdy Rodriguez has a very impressive ability to hit with power with 2 strikes. Here's the 1-1. And there's a ball lined into right field, a base hit for Jorge Ruiz. So Ruiz, who came in with his batting average at .289, he'll take a tick up with a single to right. Here's the offering, and that to Harold Cole is a changeup that misses low. Cole batting .253 with 9 homers and 44 runs batted in. Boy, that ball was nuked by Rowdy Rodriguez, and then a hard single by Ruiz as a fastball in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone at 92 miles per hour. Sixers lead at 1-0. We're in the bottom of the first. And that breaking ball misses downstairs. Two balls, 1 strike. And Cole lays off that one, but it's a called strike on the lower inner portion. Just got the corner. Good pitch there by Zach Morris. Here's the 2-2. And that misses low and inside. Cole, who in last night's game drilled a ball off the wall in right center for a triple. He also had an RBI single. One of 4 Sixers with a multi-hit game last night. 3 of them had 2 hits, and then Caleb Ketchup had 3 hits. Here's a ground ball hit to the right side. Should be 2, though, as Hernandez takes on the big hop, steps on the bag at second, throws to first, and gets his man. It is a 4-3 double play, putting out Ruiz 4 unassisted. But the home run by Rowdy Rodriguez gets the Sixers on the board. A blast for Rowdy, his 11th of the season. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left. We've played 1 complete, 1-0 in favor of the Sixers. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Attention baseball fans. Are you ready to catch all the action at the Inland Empire 66ers game in San Bernardino? Make getting to the game as easy as catching a fly ball with Omnitrans, your affordable and convenient public transportation in San Bernardino. And here's the best part. When you ride Omnitrans to the game, you can score free tickets for the exciting Home Run Hill section at the stadium. Omnitrans proudly partners with the 66ers to make sure you can catch all the thrills without breaking the bank. So hop on board with Omnitrans and cheer on the Inland Empire 66ers. It's the perfect way to score big without any hassle. Omnitrans, your ride to the game. Visit omnitrans.org for more information.
66ers fans can now be a part of the Route 66 crew. Members of the Route 66 crew get exclusive fan merchandise, can attend exciting fan events, and enjoy the game from our new cool zone. Route 66 crew members get all this and much more at a great price. Call 909-888-9922 and ask about a Route 66 crew membership. Again, the number to call, 909-888-9922.
We welcome you back as Kelvin Hidalgo leads off in the top of the second inning. And the first pitch he sees, he taps a little bouncer back to the mound. Barrett Kent has it. Throws to first. 1 pitch, 1 out for Kent here in the second as the Sixers lead it 1-0. It's no runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Grizzlies. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors for the Sixers. The one hit was one of the 2 hits, I should say, for the Sixers. Getting them their run was a booming home run by Rowdy Rodriguez. So here's the pitch, and that is going to miss low. Next offering to Kevin Fitzer, fouled back. Now Fitzer, who is batting .237, 3 homers, 37 runs batted in. The count 1-2 to Fitzer with empty bases and 1 out, and a breaking ball swung on and missed. So down on strikes is Fitzer. And, you know, kind of the yin and the yang of the game. Talked about the success of Rowdy Rodriguez. If you're a believer in that things equal out, Fitzer is now 1 for 24 against the Sixers this year. So some days you're the bug, and some days you're the windshield. As the next batter, Yeager Reyes, tries to bunt his way on, but bunts it foul. Second strikeout for Kent, by the way. Next pitch, that's looped foul. The 0-2 pitch on the way. Changeup. Misses outside. There's a changeup hit off the end of the bat towards third. Cole's going to have to hurry. He has it, throws to first, and just gets Reyes. A fine effort by Harold Cole, and cooking down that line was Yeager Reyes. He can really scoot. But it's a 5-3 put out in a 1-2-3 inning for Barrett Kent. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. We'll head to the home half of the second. Sixers lead Fresno 1-0. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that'll bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your visit today at baseballhall.org.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
Right here, right now, Toyota Redlands, Toyota Redlands.
Hi, if you're shopping for a new or pre-owned Toyota, we always have the area's lowest prices, easiest financing, biggest trade-in values, and the best selection with friendly, personalized red carpet service before and after your purchase.
Before you lease or buy anywhere, visit us right here at Toyota Redlands or online at ToyotaRedlands.com today and save.
Toyota Redlands now.
Bottom of the second we go, and Slade Alford will be the batter for the Sixers. Alford batting .556 in 3 games, and he swings through a high fastball. As Alford is 5 for 9 with 2 doubles, 2 RBIs. He's drawn 2 walks. So a pretty good first few days as a pro ball player. Out of the University of Georgia, he takes that pitch off speed, and it got none of the plate, but got called a strike. So Alford down in the count 0-2. Here's the offering at a breaking ball. Misses low. Sixers lead it 1-0. Here's that 1-2. And that ball misses low as well. Another off-speed pitch from Zach Morris. Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom of the second, 1-0 Inland Empire. Next pitch. Alford fights that one off, fouling it on the first base side. 66ers Baseball is brought to you in part by Livestream Blood Bank. Did you know that just one blood donation can save up to 3 lives? Learn more at lstream.org. That's Livestream Blood Bank. Here's the 2-2. And a breaking ball fouled at the plate. Alford stays alive. Two balls, 2 strikes. Alford putting together a tough plate appearance as Morse delivers. And that is lined into center. A base hit. It was a fastball down and away, and Alford went down and got it. And all he is now is 6 for 10 to start his pro career. So here's Nick Rodriguez. Nick Rodriguez, who was an All-American at Missouri State, was a 10th round pick right on the heels of Slade Alford in the Angels draft this year. Left-handed hitter coils up and fouls this one out of play. Alford has a pretty unique batting stance in that he's deep in the box, and it's a narrow stance but wide open, and his heel is off the ground, his right heel. And it goes into a leg kick, and that leg kick really comes with a hip turn and a coiling. It's almost something you would see maybe in Japan, where you get a leg kick in a coil. 1 ball and 1 strike. As the pitch is going to miss a little high outside. That leg kick also, it's interesting. It comes up, then there's a toe tap. It's a very, pitchers are definitely going to try to upset that timing. Here's the offering, and it's fouled back. Fouled out of play, actually, down the left field line. That was 93 from Zach Morris. So excited to watch these young players. They're all young players, let's be honest, but newly minted professionals. Just drafted this year. What an exciting time for them. Next pitch misses outside, and Espinal able to pick that one out of the dirt. Three balls and 2 strikes. And next one fouled out of play on the third base side again, and that was a fastball at 94. So really, we've seen Morris. What's interesting about him is it's every pitch is a different velocity. Adds and subtracts on that heater, and then a lot of changeups. Here's the pitch. And that one is tapped to the left side, another fastball. It's taken by the third baseman, DeLise. He underhand shovels it to second. They'll get the out there, but Rodriguez beats out the throw to first. So here is Alberto Rios with a runner at first and 1 out. The putout goes 5-4 to retire Alford. And the pitch is inside for a ball at 94. One ball, no strikes. And that ball smacked to center field by Rios. Deep, going back is Brito looking up, and that ball's off the top of the wall. Rodriguez will score. Rios is headed for third. The throw is not in time. Alberto Rios just missed a home run to dead center. That hit off the top of the wall out there, which is 410 feet. The telemetrics say it would have gone about 422 feet. I don't know. But just hit the top of the wall. It's a home run most everywhere else. But Rios instead collects his second triple. And the Sixers lead it 2-0 with a runner at third and 1 out. And the infield comes in for Fresno. And the batter's Kevin Brugman, who takes a pitch low. Changeup, where Rios smacked that thing. And that, for Alberto's got to feel great because he's been scuffling at the plate. It's 1 for his last 14. As the pitch misses low, and for Rios, his average had dipped under 200. So not only getting a hit, but hitting the ball so hard. Good for the soul. Here's the 2-0, and that misses inside to Brugman, who's batting .218 with 3 homers, 29 runs batted in. Here's the next pitch, and that's a called strike, and Brugman was headed to first, and Brugman was correct, but the umpire has the final say. Here's the 3-1 offering. Brugman lifts this into center field. It's a good arm out there with Roldy Brito, but tagging is Rios, and the throw will come into second base. So a sac fly for Brugman gets the job done, and Brugman knocks in his 30th RBI. Sixers out in front now 3-0, and Caleb Ketchup, who was 3 for 4 last night, will come to the plate. His average is up to .338 in 20 games. So the Sixers lead it 3-0 here in the bottom of the second. Here's the offering, and that is a changeup in there for a called strike. Next offering misses high. That pitch misses low and inside. Here's the 2-1, and that's hit to short. It's bobbled briefly by Hidalgo. He gets up, throws to first, and in time, just in time to get Caleb Ketchup, according to the base umpire, Patrick Good. Close play. It's a 6-3 putout, and the side retired, but the Sixers do get 2 more runs. They did it on 2 hits, no errors, and there was nobody left on base. We've played 2 complete, 3-0 Inland Empire, listening to 66ers baseball.
Attention baseball fans. Are you ready to catch all the action at the Inland Empire 66ers game in San Bernardino? Make getting to the game as easy as catching a fly ball with Omnitrans, your affordable and convenient public transportation in San Bernardino. And here's the best part. When you ride Omnitrans to the game, you can score free tickets for the exciting Home Run Hill section at the stadium. Omnitrans proudly partners with the 66ers to make sure you can catch all the thrills without breaking the bank. So hop on board with Omnitrans and cheer on the Inland Empire 66ers. It's the perfect way to score big without any hassle. Omnitrans, your ride to the game. Visit omnitrans.org for more information.
What a game! The crowd's buzzing and we all agree. You've earned a cool cup of Minnie Mouse ice cream with flavors like cookies and cream, rainbow ice, and cotton candy. It's the ultimate ballpark treat. So grab a spoon and make every moment a home run at San Manuel Stadium, home of your Inland Empire 66ers. Minnie Mouse ice cream, spoonfuls of fun.
Top of the third we go. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Grizzlies. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Sixers. And Barrett Kent's first offering to Alan Espinal will miss high. Espinal, who comes in batting 182. 4 homers, though. 20 runs batted in. His 20th came last night. He pops this one up behind home plate. Rios, the catcher, has a play and will make it. And for Espinal, he's standing at home in disbelief. I don't know if there's a play for hitters that raises their ire more than fouling out to the catcher. So a foul out for out number 1. That's 5 straight retired by Barrett Kent since the 2-out back-to-back singles in the first. Here's Roldy Brito, top of the order. He flew out to center. He tries to bunt his way on here and bunts it foul. Trying to drag it up that first base line, but fouled it off. So the count, 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. There's a breaking ball that misses low. Good pitch, though. The count 1-1. Roldy Brito. Oh, wait. And a fastball. He rips it into right center field for a base hit. Brito rounding first. And we'll put on the brakes there as Ruiz gets to it. So Roldy Brito, sharp single. That is the third hit tonight for the Grizzlies. Fastball was 95. I'm sorry, the exit speed was 95. The pitch was 94. So here's Roynier Hernandez, who grounded out to first his first trip. And he pops this one up down the left field line and out of play. 0-1 the count. Sixers at double play depth with one out and a runner at first, but Brito, 3 out of 4 in steals. Pick over and back in with a dive is Brito. Cesar Galvez, first year as the skipper of the Grizzlies, coaching at third, going through a set of signs. It's a player, I think, coaching over at first base. That's Jacob Hinderleiter, who last night played first base as the next pitch misses outside. Changeup. Sixers leading this one 3-0, but a runner at first and one out in the top of the third for Fresno. Next pitch misses outside. Fresno, for many, many years in the minor league baseball scene, a AAA affiliate. Now, they'd had A-ball as well in the Cal League prior to that. Here's the 2-1 with the runner going, and the pitch is fouled out of play. So, but Fresno, such an incredible baseball town over the years. So much baseball history, and a lot of it, obviously, pro baseball history, but a lot of it tied to the college there, Fresno State, which has had a great baseball program. As the next pitch fouled back. And my favorite player at Fresno State was a guy named Tom Wendt. My dad. I didn't know him then. But I've heard he was great. Here's the 2-2 with the runner going. It's taken for a ball. The throw down is on the money, but Macias dropped the ball. And boy, oh boy, the official scorer might have a decision on that one. Have to look at the replay if Macias really ever had that in his glove or not. But boy, oh boy, did it look like Brito was dead to rights. We shall see how that, if that scored an error or not. No word yet. Here's the pitch, and that's ripped into center field, and that's going to get the Grizzlies on the board as Hernandez takes a big turn but stops. Scoring is Brito, and Johan Macias, unable to handle that potential caught stealing, now looms even larger. I was having a conversation today with Dave Stapleton about Macias and about how he's just an incredible fielder. So the fact that that play didn't go his way is even more astounding. And I just missed the replay. Here's ball in the dirt, blocked by Rios. If we can get it one more time, that'd be great. Here it comes. All right. Well, I think it'll probably be a stolen base. Here's the next pitch, a high chopper, and Macias has that one. Steps on second, throws to first, double play, and the side is retired, but you can tell that Macias is still carrying around the baggage of that play. So on the board are the Grizzlies, as it was Galaz hitting into the 6-3 double play to end the frame, but on the board are the Grizzlies, and after 2.5, it's 3-1 Inland Empire. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
We are your neighbors. We are your friends. We are Yahaviatam of San Manuel Nation. Yahaviatam. It means people of the pines, but it stands for so much more. This was a name known among our Mariam ancestors long before we would be called the San Manuel Band of Mission Indians. Yahaviatam. Today, its spirit lives on in all of us. We are stewards of the land. We act on our beliefs to build a brighter future for all. Yahaviatam. This name is our own, spoken in our language and rooted in our traditions. It is forever part of our history. It is the heart and soul of our sovereignty. Yahaviatam. This is who we are. This is who we have always been. We are the people of the pines. We are Yahaviatam of San Manuel Nation.
Hey fans, catch the excitement of minor league baseball with the Bally Sports Live app. Watch your favorite team or scout the top prospects. Every game live all season long.
Strike three! You're out!
Plus, stream the Savannah Bananas and emerging fight sports to keep the action going. Best of all, it's totally free. No credit card required. Download the Bally Sports Live app today on your phone or connected device.
Johan Macias will stand in and to take the first pitch from Zach Morris for a strike. 3-1, Sixers leading. We're in the bottom of the third. Nobody on, nobody out. And Macias, who struck out his first trip, hits this one hard and off the glove of a diving DeLeese, and it'll be a base hit for Johan Macias. Nice effort by DeLeese, and he kept that from being an extra base hit by getting a little leather on it. So here is Rowdy Rodriguez, who crushed a 426-foot home run to left center his first trip up. It was his 11th homer of the season. And for Rowdy Rodriguez, home run number 66, RBI number 66. Home run 66 would be a record in the Cali. Next pitch. The first fouled out of play. 0-1 the count. He can still get hot. It's just, there's time. Here's the 0-1. And a changeup swung on a miss. So that was a good pitch by Morris. Had Rowdy Rodriguez way out in front. Morris getting his signs from Alan Espinal. Next pitch. Changeup misses low and blocked by Espinal. The hit by Macias was the 5th for the Sixers in 2+ innings. Here's the next offering, and that is grounded to third on the short hop taken by DeLeese. He'll go to second for one and on to first. Double play. Nice job by the Grizzlies infield. Around the horn she goes. 5-4-3. And with 2 outs, here's Jorge Ruiz, who is 1 for 1. So, second double play that the Sixers have hit into. Ooh, and this fastball, wow, it completely got missed by Espinal and hit the mask and helmet of the umpire, Byron Matos. And Matos, the athletic trainer for the Sixers, Masako Inagi, coming out and saying, "Are you okay?" Yikes. So, you know, ball one, but the question is Matos okay? And he says he's fine, but it was 91 miles per hour to the dome as this ball misses low. And, for Espinal to miss that, I don't know if that, there was no one on base, so cross-up seems unlikely, but Here's the 2-0. Fastball does get the corner, and the count 2-1 to Ruiz. Here's the 2-1. Breaking ball, and that's bounced to first, taken by the first baseman Fitzer, and he'll go to the bag, and the side retired. No runs, one hit, no errors, nobody left, and after 3 complete, it's 3-1. The Sixers leading the Grizzlies. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
Catch the best plays from your favorite teams from the comfort of your home with Verizon 5G home internet. Fast, reliable, and perfect for the whole family. Enjoy top plays, games, and interviews. Switch now and experience the home field advantage with Verizon 5G home internet.
Disfruta de las mejores jugadas de tus equipos favoritos desde la comodidad de tu hogar con Verizon 5G Home Internet. La internet residencial rápida y confiable. Perfecta para toda la familia. Vive tus partidos favoritos, jugadas y entrevistas. Cámbiate ahora y aprovecha la ventaja de jugar en casa con Verizon 5G Home Internet.
It's baseball season, and what's the taste of 66ers victory? Mountain Cold Refreshment. Choose chill this season and pick up Coors Light to celebrate your fandom wherever you are. Coors Light, proud sponsor of the Inland Empire 66ers. Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
We head to the fourth, and Derek Bernard, who singled his first trip up, will lead off here in the fourth. A run on 4 hits, no errors for the Grizzlies. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Sixers. It'll be Bernard, Dalis, and Hidalgo slated to face Barrett Kent. And the pitch, fouled back, big swing by Bernard. Kent, 39 pitches, 25 strikes through 3 innings. No walks, 2 strikeouts in his 3 innings of work. Next pitch, that is changeup that misses outside. Steve Wendt with you. Happy you could join us tonight. It's a gorgeous night. Fields in the shadows as the 1-1 offering bounces to the plate, and that was off speed. And Kent takes a little walk around the mound to regather himself. A reminder that 66ers Baseball is brought to you by Omnitrans. Learn more about Omnitrans public transportation at omnitrans.org. Here's the 2-1, and that's lifted in the air to center field. Rowdy Rodriguez going back, but he's got it figured out, and he'll put it away in front of the track. Fly out to center. So here is Wilder Dalis, and he struck out swinging to end the threat in the first. And Kent went after him with high fastballs. Here's the pitch on the way, and that misses high and outside. 95 miles per hour from Kent. One ball, no strikes. Breaking ball, swung on and missed. Dalis with a vicious swing. He's from Maracay, Venezuela, is Dalis. And he just turned 19 on July the 30th. Next pitch, misses high and outside. Two balls and a strike. So they count 3-1 as that one missed. Here's the 3-1. And Delise lays off. Delise basically with the statue, or not so much the statue as he basically, as the pitch was coming, started to take off his elbow guard. In the old days, he would still need that elbow guard the next at bat. As the next pitch fouled back. For a number of reasons, people would figure that's a little disrespectful, and also they would say, why would you give up on a 3-1 offering? So here's Hidalgo as he fouled that one off, and the next pitch is a slider. He taps it foul. In the really old days, they wouldn't wait for Delise to come back up. They'd hit Hidalgo and say, take care of your teammate. Here's the 0-2, and that's fouled out of play. Because if you get hit, the rest of your team goes, all right, yeah. But if you get one of them hit, then you got to go back in that clubhouse. Here's the 0-2, misses outside. One ball, 2 strikes. Delise was hung up. We're dancing around for trying to time a lead, but Kent went on with the pitch instead of home and missed it outside and high. 2-2 the count. So here's the 2-2 pitch, and that is swung on and missed. Good slider, and down on strikes goes Hidalgo for out number 2. And here's Kevin Fitzer. He struck out his first trip up. So Fitzer digs in. And a slider is swung on and missed. No balls and a strike to Fitzer, the Cal State Northridge Matador, as the pitch misses outside. One ball, 1 strike. There goes the runner. The pitch is taken for a ball, and Rios couldn't get the ball out of the webbing of his glove. It's kind of cupped the webbing of his glove, and it just stayed in a little nook in there. Stolen base. Next pitch misses low and outside, so the count 3-1 to Fitzer. Here's the 3-1, and that's fouled out of play. Three balls, 2 strikes. Here's the payoff pitch on the way. And that's grounded through the left side, or not through the left side. Diving play by Macias, and he keeps it on the infield. Wow. So Fitzer gets the hit, but off the bat you thought, okay, is Ketchup going to have a chance to throw out the runner at home? And no, Macias comes diving into the screen and keeps it on the infield. Runners at the corners. So Alberto Rios goes out and talks to Kent. And now the batter will be Yaker Reyes, who's 0 for 1 with runners at the corners. Sixers leading 3-1. We're in the top of the fourth inning. Teams have combined for 10 hits already. Next pitch, fouled back. No balls, one strike. There goes the runner, and then he puts it on pause. A changeup, and it's hit on a soft line back at the mound, and Kent is able to catch it. Well, Kent, and rightly so, went into kind of a defensive mode, and I don't mean like Ozzie Smith. I mean like protect my head, and then that ball was hit 61 miles per hour, so basically it was a changeup hit back at him, and so he's still able to make the play. It's a line out to the mound, and the side retired. No runs, one hit, no errors, and two left. We've played 3.5. Sixers lead at 3-1. You're listening to 66ers baseball.
We are your neighbors. We are your friends. We are Yohaviatam of San Manuel Nation. Yohaviatam. It means people of the pines, but it stands for so much more. This was a name known among our Mariam ancestors long before we would be called the San Manuel Band of Mission Indians. Yohaviatam. Today, its spirit lives on in all of us. We are stewards of the land. We act on our beliefs to build a brighter future for all. Yohaviatam. This name is our own, spoken in our language and rooted in our traditions. It is forever part of our history. It is the heart and soul of our sovereignty. Yohaviatam. This is who we are. This is who we have always been. We are the people of the pines. We are Yohaviatam of San Manuel Nation.
Right here, right now. Toyota Redlands, Toyota Redlands.
Hi, if you're shopping for a new or pre-owned Toyota, we always have the area's lowest prices, easiest financing, biggest trade-in values, and the best selection with friendly, personalized red carpet service before and after your purchase.
Before you lease or buy anywhere, visit us right here at Toyota Redlands or online at ToyotaRedlands.com today and save.
Toyota Redlands now.
Harold Cole leads off as we head to the bottom of the fourth. Cole, who swung through that breaking ball, and now it looks like maybe something's in his eye, so he'll get back in the box. 0-1 the count. 3-1, the Sixers lead the Grizzlies. The next pitch then misses outside, another changeup. One ball, one strike. And the pitch is fouled back. 1-2 the count. Here's that 1-2 offering. Misses high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Big gap in left center as the pitch is hit down the right field line, and that ball is going to drift just foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Cole. On deck is Slade Alford with Nick Rodriguez after that. Zach Morris in his 4th inning of work. There's another lefty loosening in the pen for the Grizzlies. As a fastball gets by Cole, a swing and a miss. And a couple former Arkansas Razorbacks there. And that time Morris gets the strikeout. So he's gotten Cole into a double play and struck him out. Here's Slade Alford, who's 1 for 1. As the pitch is in there for a high strike to Alford. The 0-1. This is outside. Back on June the 26th, in his first appearance for Fresno after 3 appearances in the Arizona Complex League, Morris went 4 innings as the pitch misses low and inside. That was, as I said, June the 26th. Since then, his longest outing has been 3 innings, and he's done it a handful of times. Here's the 2-1. Fastball swung on and miss, but he's gone 3 1/3 in this one. Dave Stapleton, the Sixers skipper, coaching at third. It's Brian Rupp over at first. Bottom of the 4th. Sixers lead by a pair. And the next pitch fouled off by Alford. That was a fastball in. Alford able to get a piece of it. Next pitch. Alford lifts that foul out of play on the right side. Two balls, 2 strikes. The pitch from Morris is a breaker that misses inside. So the count runs full to Slade Alford. Here's the 3-2 and fought off again. Another strong at bat for Alford. That has Morris at 67 pitches, 41 strikes in 3 1/3 innings. Next pitch, that's inside for ball 4, and Alford with another impressive plate appearance. So here's Nick Rodriguez after Morris walked his first batter of the night. And out comes Cesar Galvez. So we'll have a pitching change with a runner at first, 1 out, and the batter, Nick Rodriguez. We'll tell you about the new southpaw coming into the game when we come back. Stay with us. It's 3-1 Inland Empire in the 4th. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Did you know you can save 3 lives with just 1 blood donation? When you give blood at LifeStream Blood Bank, your donation goes to local patients at your area hospital. The need for blood is constant. Without blood donors, hospitals would not have the products they need for life-saving treatments. Find your nearest LifeStream location by visiting lstream.org or calling 800-TRY-GIVING. Will you save a life today?
Hey fans, catch the excitement of minor league baseball with the Bally Sports Live app. Watch your favorite team or scout the top prospects. Every game live all season long.
Strike 3! You're out!
Plus, stream the Savannah Bananas and emerging fight sports to keep the action going. Best of all, it's totally free. No credit card required. Download the Bally Sports Live app today on your phone or connected device.
Catch the best plays from your favorite teams from the comfort of your home with Verizon 5G home internet. Fast, reliable, and perfect for the whole family. Enjoy top plays, games, and interviews. Switch now and experience the home field advantage. with Verizon 5G Home Internet.
Disfruta de las mejores jugadas de tus equipos favoritos desde la comodidad de tu hogar con Verizon 5G Home Internet. La internet residencial rápida y confiable, perfecta para toda la familia. Vive tus partidos favoritos, jugadas y entrevistas. Cámbiate ahora y aprovecha la ventaja de jugar en casa con Verizon 5G Home Internet.
Justin Lohr is the new pitcher, another lefty for the Grizzlies, and Justin Lohr, who comes into this one 4-2 with a 4.26 ERA and 30 outings, 57 innings, 48 strikeouts, 37 walks. He's hit 6 batters. Sixers faced Lohr back in April, as Nick Rodriguez back in April was in the middle of his Missouri. Well, no, he's just a month and a half into his Missouri State season, but he'll stand in against the Sixers. Lohr gave up 6 runs, 4 were earned on 9 hits in 3 1/3 innings, and he delivers a strike there. So the count 1-1. Rodriguez bounced into a fielder's choice his first trip up. Here's the 1-1. And that misses outside at 89 miles per hour. A little low, maybe, perhaps, as well. Two balls and 1 strike. That pitch misses outside as well. Three and 1 the count to Nick Rodriguez. And the pitch. That misses outside. It's a walk. So Lohr comes in, walks Rodriguez. Runners at first and second, both reaching via base on balls. And the batter will be Alberto Rios, who smacked a triple off the top of the wall in dead center his last trip up. Just missed a home run. Here's the pitch on the way to Rios. That misses low. Lohr, who was a 13th round pick last year by Colorado out of Louisiana State. As the pitch is in there for a strike. 1-1 the count. Runners at first and second with 1 away. And a changeup swung on and missed. So the count 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Breaker misses low and inside. Lohr. Delivers. That pitch misses low. Lohr is from Minnesota, Lakeville, Minnesota. Went to Lakeville South High School, and he, prior to LSU, had gone to Xavier in Cincinnati. 2 seasons there. Here's the payoff pitch, and that is called strike 3. Rios maybe with a little bit of a gripe there, but I guess the old adage of too close to take. Kevin Brugman, who had a sac fly his first trip, will dig in. So he's 0 for 0 with an RBI. As the pitch off speed swung on and missed. I was reading about Lohr, and it said that His dad works in security, and his mom works in corrections for Hennepin County, Minnesota. So, get a feeling that Justin didn't get away with much. Next pitch, that is lifted in the air to right center field. Tough time of night to see the ball, but no problem for the right fielder, Yaker Reyes, who makes the play, and the Sixers unable to capitalize on a couple of walks in the bottom of the fourth. No runs, no hits, no errors, and a 2 left aboard. We have played 4 complete. It is 3-1 in favor of the Sixers. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Attention baseball fans. Are you ready to catch all the action at the Inland Empire 66ers game in San Bernardino? Make getting to the game as easy as catching a fly ball with Omnitrans, your affordable and convenient public transportation in San Bernardino. And here's the best part. When you ride Omnitrans to the game, you can score free tickets for the exciting Home Run Hill section at the stadium. Omnitrans proudly partners with the 66ers to make sure you can catch all the thrills without breaking the bank. So hop on board with Omnitrans and cheer on the Inland Empire 66ers. It's the perfect way to score big without any hassle. Omnitrans, your ride to the game. Visit omnitrans.org for more information.
'66ers fans can now be a part of the Route 66 crew. Members of the Route 66 crew get exclusive fan merchandise, can attend exciting fan events, and enjoy the game from our new cool zone. Route 66 crew members get all this and much more at a great price. Call 909-888-9922 and ask about a Route 66 crew membership. Again, the number to call, 909-888-9922.
Alan Espinal leads off here in the top of the fifth for Fresno. Sixers leading 3-1. It's a run on 5 hits and no errors for the Grizzlies. 3 runs on 5 hits and no errors for the Sixers. Barrett Kent's first offering missed to Espinal, who fouled out to the catcher's first trip up. And he lifts this one out of play on the right side. 1 ball, 1 strike to Espinal. This ball is lifted in the air to right field. Jorge Ruiz is under it and in front of the track, makes the catch. So Espinal flies out to right for out number 1 here in the fifth. Here's the pitch to Roldy Brito, and he bunts it, but bunts it right back towards the pitcher. Barrett Kent, he took a quick step to his left and able to easily get Brito. So Brito trying to drag that up the line, but too close to Barrett Kent. And 2 down. Here's Rainier Hernandez, who's 1 for 2, an RBI singles last trip up. Next pitch, fouled out of play. Here's the 0-1, misses outside. Here's that 1-1 offering. And a ground ball hit to the left side. Macias on the backhand has it. Throws, and Brugman stays on the bag. And Hernandez is out. That's a nice play by Macias. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. Down in order in the fifth go the Grizzlies. And we'll head to the home half of the fifth. Sixers leading 3-1. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that'll bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your visit today at baseballhall.org.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
Right here, right now. Toyota Redlands, Toyota Redlands.
Hi, if you're shopping for a new or pre-owned Toyota, we always have the area's lowest prices, easiest financing, biggest trade-in values, and the best selection with friendly, personalized red carpet service before and after your purchase.
Before you lease or buy anywhere, visit us right here at Toyota Redlands or online at ToyotaRedlands.com today and save.
Toyota Redlands now.
Caleb Ketchup will lead off here in the bottom of the fifth inning for Inland Empire. Ketchup, who bounced out to short his first trip. Close play. It was the shortstop. He dropped the ball, picked it up, hurried it to first, and Ketchup was ruled out on a very close play. Justin Lohr's first pitch misses inside. That's the same pitch that Rios was called out on strikes. But this time properly called a ball. Here's the 1-0, and that ball's fouled out of play. Here's the 1-1, and a push bunt up the first base line by Ketchup, but that ball will dribble foul. So the count 1-2. Folks, they've mastered the challenge of fast, delicious dining, offering takeout or dine-in so you can enjoy that unbeatable taste without the wait. That's what makes Juan Pollo stand out. With 25 locations across Southern California, still serving up that same secret recipe, come taste the tradition that's been perfecting rotisserie chicken for over 40 years at Juan Pollo. Here's the pitch on the way. That misses inside to Ketchup. He does a jackknife to get out of the way of that. Here's the 2-2. Slap foul out of play on the right side. By the way, the final line on Zach Morris was 3 1/3 innings. 5 hits, 3 runs, all earned, 1 walk, and 2 Ks. Next pitch, Ketchup fouls that back into the screen. Two balls, 2 strikes. The pitch on the way, and that is chopped towards third. Taking that one on the run is the third baseman, Wilder DeLise, and he'll throw across the diamond and get his man. 5-3 the putout. So here's Johan Macias, the switch hitter, batting right-handed, and the first offering from Lohr called a ball downstairs to Macias, who's 1 for 2. Next pitch, that's lined into right, and Macias has a base hit. So his second hit of the night. Johan Macias at first with 1 out. been 3 double plays in this game. The Sixers have hit into 2 of them. Rowdy Rodriguez hit into 1 in the third, but he's also hit a momentous home run. And he takes a changeup for a called strike. Good pitch there. Change of pace on that first pitch. Next pitch, that goes back to the screen as Espinal just missed it, but it will be a wild pitch, I'd assume. Wait for the official scorer to tell us what they've decided. Maybe a replay would help. But Espinal going out to talk to Lohr with a runner at second. It's going to be a wild pitch. Here's the 1-1 and misses outside. It was just kind of an interesting, funky play, and maybe my kind of processing of that play, to me it looked like Espinal kind of brought his glove back in like he was going to try to frame that, but it was so far off the pitch or off the plate that would not really be the case. Here's the 2-1, and that's hit hard but just foul wide of third base. Two and two the count to Rowdy Rodriguez with 1 out, a runner in scoring position. That's Johan Macias as the pitch misses low, a changeup, and Rodriguez lays off. Now you have the open base at first and a lefty on deck. And a guy that has absolutely torched you all season at the plate. So if you're Rodriguez, you're calculating all that. Do you think you'll see an off-speed pitch here? The 3-2. It's a breaking ball, and it misses down and in. So a walk puts runners at first and second, and here is Jorge Ruiz. Ruiz has singled and grounded out, so he's 1 for 2. So Jorge Ruiz takes that pitch for a called strike on the outside corner. Good pitch by Lohr to get ahead. Stepping off is Lohr. The count 0-1 with Macias at second, Rowdy Rodriguez at first. We're in the bottom of the fifth. Sixers leading 3-1. Here's the pitch on the way. Breaker misses low and outside. Here's the 1-1. A chopper to the right side. Waiting for it is the second baseman, Hernandez, and he throws it away. And that is going to allow a run to score, and Ruiz will go to second. And the Sixers catch a big break there. You weren't going to turn 2. It seemed very unlikely you'd be able to turn a double play there. And possibly not even get that runner at second. But that was Roynier Hernandez kind of understanding that the time was ticking away, and as he took that high chopper, he just got rid of it as quick as he could, but he yanked it and threw it away, and the Sixers out in front now 4-1 with 2 men in scoring position and still 1 out, and the infield will come in. So an error on Hernandez, in the pitch misses low. So Rowdy Rodriguez at third, Ruiz at second. The Sixers have Harold Cole at the plate, and the 1-0 offering to him. Misses low. Cole is into a double play and struck out. That was a chopper off the plate, and it took a high second hop as well. Here's the 2-0. Fastball inside for a ball. So the count, 3 balls and no strikes. Here's the 3-0. Misses high. A base on balls will load it up. And Slade Alford, who's singled and walked, will be the batter. We'll see if Jerry Sullivan, the pitching coach, makes a visit. And it looks like he will. So we're here in the bottom of the fifth. Sixers have a run in. And 2 men in, the base is loaded. It was 2 men in scoring position, but the walk loaded them up with 1 out for Slade Alford. Well, that was a tough play for Hernandez. I don't think he expected the second hop to be as high. And in his mind, he's thinking, I can get that out at second. And when it took that much air under it, boy, all of a sudden, all his plans went out the window, and he had to try to hustle that throw to first to get Ruiz. And was unable to do it. Threw it away. So Slade Alford will stand in with the bags full. And the pitch. Whistled foul out of plate on the right field line. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. That sails high and outside, and Alford takes that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. That misses low. Close pitch, but downstairs, so the count 2-1. Next pitch. Alford pops it up, and that'll make it out of play. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball, and Alford down on strikes with the bases loaded. So the batter will be Nick Rodriguez, who's reached on a fielder's choice and walked. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch, and that's a ground ball hit to third. Delis will throw to first, get his man, and Lure gets out of the jam with no more damage done, leaves him loaded. But a run comes home. It's a run on 1 hit and 1 error with 3 runners left aboard. And after 5, the Sixers lead at 4-1. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Attention baseball fans. Are you ready to catch all the action at the Inland Empire 66ers game in San Bernardino? Make getting to the game as easy as catching a fly ball with Omnitrans, your affordable and convenient public transportation in San Bernardino. And here's the best part. When you ride Omnitrans to the game, you can score free tickets for the exciting Home Run Hills section at the stadium. Omnitrans proudly partners with the 66ers to make sure you can catch all the thrills without breaking the bank. So hop on board with Omnitrans and cheer on the Inland Empire 66ers. It's the perfect way to score big without any hassle. Omnitrans, your ride to the game. Visit omnitrans.org for more information.
What a game! The crowd's buzzing and we all agree. You've earned a cool cup of Minnie Mouse ice cream with flavors like cookies and cream, rainbow ice, and cotton candy. It's the ultimate ballpark treat. So grab a spoon and make every moment a home run at San Manuel Stadium, home of your Inland Empire 66ers. Minnie Mouse ice cream, spoonfuls of fun.
Well, Sixers lead this ball game 4-1, despite being 0 for 5 with runners in scoring position. Left them loaded there in the fifth. And so we head to the sixth. And first pitch to Robert Calaz is inside from Barrett Kent. Kent, 70 pitches now, 42 strikes. He's got 5 innings, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 walk, 3 Ks. And this ball's lifted into center field. Rowdy Rodriguez, a couple steps in, is there. And a line out to center for out number 1. Derek Bernard will be the batter. He has singled, and he's flown out to fairly deep center. So the pitch misses outside to Derek Bernard. Next pitch, fastball, foul tip. That was a 94 from Barrett Kent, who has pitched very well. Been excellent since his return from the injured list. Barrett was dealing with an arm injury, but it did not require surgery. Here's the 1-1. But it did delay his 2025 season until July. Just 20 years old. Here's the 2-1. Pitch misses down low. Three and 1 the count. Here's the pitch. And that misses high. So it's a 1-out walk to Bernard. And that's the second walk issued by Kent. And that's going to get activity in the Sixers pen. I believe that's Davidson Lara. But here is Wilder Dalis. Dalis walked his last trip, struck out time before that, and takes a fastball high and outside there. 1-0 the count. Here's the 1-0. And misses high and outside. So Kent, after walking, Bernard's fallen behind 2-0, and out comes Elmer Descends, the pitching coach for the Sixers, try to break up the rhythm there for Kent. It's the top of the sixth inning. A runner at first, 1 out, and Grizzlies having Wilder Dalis at the plate. Today's game is brought to you by Verizon 5G Home Internet. Verizon, always in the game. El partido de hoy es presentado por Verizon 5G Home Internet. Verizon siempre está en el juego. 2 balls and no strikes to Dalis as Kent comes set. After talking with Elmer Descends, and the pitch misses high and outside again. So These have been, all three of these pitches have missed arm side for Kent. Perhaps getting a little fatigued. Here's the 3-0. That is in there for a strike. Three balls, one strike. And that ball lifted in the air out of play down the left field line. So the count from 3-0 to 3-2 now. Three balls, two strikes. The payoff with the runner going, it misses outside for ball 4. Again, missing arm side. So, back-to-back walks have runners at first and second. With one out, and we'll bring up the potential tying run. Kelvin Hidalgo coming to the plate. He is 0 for 2, but here comes Dave Stapleton, and that's going to do it for Barrett Kent, who pitched into the 6th inning, but his evening is over. And we'll tell you about the new pitcher when we come back. It is 4-1 in favor of Inland Empire against the Fresno Grizzlies. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
We are your neighbors. We are your friends. We are Yahavyatam of San Manuel Nation. Yahavyatam. It means people of the pines, but it stands for so much more. This was a name known among our Mariam ancestors long before we would be called the San Manuel Band of Mission Indians. Yahavyatam. Today, its spirit lives on in all of us. We are stewards of the land. We act on our beliefs to build a brighter future for all. Yahavyatam. This name is our own, spoken in our language and rooted in our traditions. It is forever part of our history. It is the heart and soul of our sovereignty. Yahavyatam. This is who we are. This is who we have always been. We are the people of the pines. We are Yahavyatam of San Manuel Nation.
Hey fans, catch the excitement of minor league baseball with the Bally Sports Live app. Watch your favorite team or scout the top prospects. Every game live all season long.
Strike 3! You're out!
Plus, stream the Savannah Bananas and emerging fight sports to keep the action going. Best of all, it's totally free. No credit card required. Download the Bally Sports Live app today on your phone or connected device.
First outing at San Manuel Stadium for Davidson Lara, who was just brought up from the Arizona Complex League. Did pitch in Lake Elsinore last weekend. And Lara, who gave up 3 runs, 5 runs actually, 3 earned runs in 2 1/3 innings on 6 hits. Actually just kind of ran out of gas in his 3rd inning, and now he's going to step off as the pitch clock was about to expire. And rather than take the ball, Alberto Rios, knowing you have 2 disengagements, told him to step off. So Kelvin Hidalgo stands in, and Lara's first pitch is off the glove of Rios. But fortunately for the Sixers, the runner at second, Derek Bernard, did not advance. Lara, who is 5'10" from Maracay, Venezuela, delivers, and that one misses outside off speed. Lara signed in 2023. He's young, though. He's just 19. As he delivers a fastball there, 93 on the outside edge for a called strike. This year in the Arizona Complex League, Lara went 4-1 with a 4.30 ERA. And 29 1/3 innings, did give up 36 hits. League bat .303 against him. Next pitch misses outside. 26 strikeouts, 10 walks. Down in the count to Hidalgo with runners at first and second. 3 balls and a strike. And the pitch. Fastball fouled out of play. Lara, the payoff with the runners going, and that ball swung on and missed. And down on strikes goes Hidalgo. The runners will steal second without a throw from Rios. So 2 men in scoring position, but out number one. And a nice job by Lara to run that in under the hands of Hidalgo and come back in that plate appearance to get the strikeout. But here's Kevin Fitzer, who had an infield single his last trip up. And now Lara will be told to step off again. Davidson Lara to the plate. Curveball, and that misses outside. That was a good old-fashioned Uncle Chucky curveball, though. Don't see those as much these days. That 12-6 break. Here's the 1-0. And this one misses outside. So the count 2-0 to Fitzer. Two and 0 the count. And this ball is flared into center. Rodriguez coming on, and he'll make the catch. And Lara comes in and gets the job done. Fell behind Hidalgo, came back, struck him out, and then gets Fitzer to fly out to center field. And the side retired. No runs. There were no hits, no errors, and 2 left aboard. We will head to the home half of the 6th. It is the Sixers 4, Grizzlies 1. You're listening to 66ers baseball.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
Catch the best plays from your favorite teams from the comfort of your home with Verizon 5G home internet. Fast, reliable, and perfect for the whole family. Enjoy top plays, games, and interviews. Switch now and experience the home field advantage with Verizon 5G home internet.
Disfruta de las mejores jugadas de tus equipos favoritos desde la comodidad de tu hogar con Verizon 5G Home Internet. La internet residencial rápida y confiable. Perfecta para toda la familia. Vive tus partidos favoritos, jugadas y entrevistas. Cámbiate ahora y aprovecha la ventaja de jugar en casa con Verizon 5G Home Internet.
We welcome you back to San Manuel Stadium tonight as the Sixers out in front of the Fresno Grizzlies 4-1. Well, between innings when we do the birthdays, well, special one right now here at San Manuel Stadium. Happy birthday to Coach Steven Hernandez. Steve-O, a 66ers Hall of Famer and a longtime coach with the Sixers, a scout for the Angels, and a legendary Inland Empire high school coach celebrating a birthday today. So we love Steve-O. Everyone loves Steve-O. And here tonight, keeps on keeping on. So happy birthday to Steve-O. Alberto Rios takes the first pitch from Justin Lohr, and that misses inside. The next does as well. 2-0 the count. Rios has tripled in this game, and it takes that pitch for a strike. His last plate appearance, Rios was called out on a third strike. It was borderline, to be generous. Next pitch, that is going to be hit softly into left center field, and that's going to drop hustling out to get it is the shortstop, Hidalgo. He nearly got to that on a fly. It was just a little dying quail into left center. And he almost got there, but it's a base hit for Rios and a multi-hit game for Alberto. And a leadoff single for Kevin Brugman coming to the plate. He has a sac fly and a fly out. Sixers leading 4-1. That was Inland Empire's 7th hit. And lower delivers. Brugman shows bunt, pulls back, and takes that pitch at 89 miles per hour down low. So Brugman, the 8-hole hitter, with a 3-run lead, looking to bunt to get to the 9 spot. Now, instead, he's going to hit a ground ball to second, and this will be 2 as Hernandez takes it on a hop and will step on second, then throw to first. So the bunt was off, and, well, that was exactly what the Sixers were hoping to avoid. And another double play. It's the 3rd time tonight the Sixers have hit into a double play. So here's Caleb Ketchup. And Ketchup takes that pitch low for a ball. Next pitch, fastball. That's in there for a strike. 4-1, Inland Empire leads here in the bottom of the 6th. As Ketchup sends this one into center field. Going back is Brito, and at the track, a step in front of it. He'll put it away, and the side's retired. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left. We've played 6 complete. 4-1, Inland Empire leading Fresno. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
We are Yahaviatam of San Manuel Nation. Yahaviatam. It means people of the pines, but it stands for so much more. This was a name known among our Mariam ancestors long before we would be called the San Manuel Band of Mission Indians. Yahaviatam. Today, its spirit lives on in all of us. We are stewards of the land. We act on our beliefs to build a brighter future for all. Yahaviatam. This name is our own, spoken in our language and rooted in our traditions. It is forever part of our history. It is the heart and soul of our sovereignty. Yahaviatam. This is who we are. This is who we have always been. We are the people of the pines. We are Yahaviatam of San Manuel Nation.
Right here, right now. Toyota Redlands, Toyota Redlands.
Hi, if you're shopping for a new or pre-owned Toyota, we always have the area's lowest prices, easiest financing, biggest trade-in values, and the best selection with friendly, personalized red carpet service before and after your purchase.
Before you lease or buy anywhere, visit us right here at Toyota Redlands or online at ToyotaRedlands.com today and save.
Toyota Redlands now.
We head to the 7th, and through 6, it's a run on 5 hits and no errors for the Grizzlies. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Sixers. So it will be Yanker Reyes leading off versus the righty. Davidson Lara, and a changeup is pulled foul by Reyes on the first base side. Davidson Lara, the second pitcher of the night for the Sixers. Barrett Kent went 5 1/3, gave up a run on 5 hits, 3 walks, 3 Ks. Lara came in and got out of a jam for him and now gets his first full inning of work, and that off-speed pitch misses outside. Don't forget, we got the big league scoreboard to talk about. We'll also check in on the Cal League action. Next pitch misses high. You know what? Let's start the big league scoreboard. Why not? We make the rules, right? Here's the 2-1, and that's bunted firmly on the first base side. Brugman has it, flips it to Lara, and safe at first is Reyes. 92 mile per hour down the middle of the plate, and Lara just got beat to the bag. So Reyes with his first hit, a bunt single, and Alan Espinal will be the batter. 2 games in action in the big leagues. The Diamondbacks lead the Padres 2-1. That's top of the 7th in Phoenix. As a pitch is outside for a ball. The Mariners lead the White Sox 7-2. That's in the top of the 6th in Seattle. A final in Pittsburgh. The Giants beat the Pirates 4-2. Pitch misses low and outside. Here's the pitch, and that's lifted in the air right field. Going back is Ruiz, still going back, and that ball's over his head and off the wall. Espinal with extra bases, as it will be a double. Stopping at third is Reyes. And Lara finds himself in a pickle now. Runners at second and third with nobody out, as the 9-hole hitter just drilled one to the wall. And it will bring up Roldy Brito, who is 1 for 3. And he's a threat to bunt. So the corners should pinch, or will pinch, I should say. In that game, the win went to former San Jose Giant Ryan Walker, and the save to former San Jose Giant Randy Rodriguez. As here's the pitch. It's lifted in the air, left field, and out of play. Sixers have the infield in with a 3-run lead. Orioles beat the Phillies in Philadelphia 5-1 today. As the next pitch misses low. Jaron Warwick beginning to loosen for Inland Empire. The Guardians, they beat the Mets in Queens 4-1. While the Twins beat the Tigers 9-4 in Detroit. Cubs over the Reds 6-1 at Wrigley. As the next pitch, a changeup that misses inside. Yankees, they beat the Rangers 3-2 in Texas. The save to former Lake Elsinore Storm and new Yankee fireman David Bednar. Here's the 2-1, and that is bounced up the middle, a base hit. That's going to score 2 runs, and it is now 4-3. Well, with the infield in, no chance to get that slow chopper. And with Brito's speed, it would have been tough regardless. Here comes Elmer Descends. So Roldy Brito with his second hit of the night. And he knocks in 2 RBI. And the batter will be Roynier Hernandez. Think about the Sixers. They've had their chances to pull away in this game, but they're 0 for 5 with runners in scoring position, and they've hit into 3 double plays tonight. On that big league scoreboard. Rough day for the parent club of the Fresno Grizzlies. That's the Colorado Rockies. 20-1. They lose to the Blue Jays today. Now, Blue Jays got 8 in the 9th inning, but that's a rough one. Cardinals beat the Dodgers at Dodger Stadium 5-3. Marlins beat the Astros 6-4. That was in Miami. As the pitch misses low and inside to Hernandez. The Nationals edge the A's 2-1 in D.C., while the Royals beat the Red Sox at Fenway 7-3. The loss to former Quake Dustin May in his Red Sox start. Brewers beat the Braves 5-4. That was in Atlanta. 70 wins for the Brewers as the next pitch misses. So the count 2-1 to Roynier Hernandez. As for the parent club of the 66ers, they dropped one today at the Big A. They got 4 runs in the third, but lost 5-4 to the Rays. There goes the runner. The pitch is hit through the vacated hole on the left side, a base hit, but stopping at second will be Brito. So that's 4 straight hits against Lara. And here comes Dave Stapleton. So with runners at first and second, nobody out, 2 runs already in, and the Sixers lead down to a run with the 3-hole hitter, Robert Kalaz, coming up. The Sixers will go to the bullpen. We'll take a break. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Did you know you can save 3 lives with just 1 blood donation? When you give blood at LifeStream Blood Bank, your donation goes to local patients at your area hospital. The need for blood is constant. Without blood donors, hospitals would not have the products they need for life-saving treatments. Find your nearest LifeStream location by visiting lstream.org or calling 800-TRY-GIVING. Will you save a life today?
Hey fans, catch the excitement of minor league baseball with the Bally Sports Live app. Watch your favorite team or scout the top prospects. Every game live all season long.
Strike 3! You're out!
Plus, stream the Savannah Bananas and emerging fight sports to keep the action going. Best of all, it's totally free. No credit card required. Download the Bally Sports Live app today on your phone or connected device.
Catch the best plays from your favorite teams from the comfort of your home with Verizon 5G home internet. Fast, reliable, and perfect for the whole family. Enjoy top plays, games, and interviews. Switch now and experience the home field advantage with Verizon 5G home internet.
Disfruta de las mejores jugadas de tus equipos favoritos desde la comodidad de tu hogar con Verizon 5G Home Internet. La internet residencial rápida y confiable. Perfecta para toda la familia. Vive tus partidos favoritos, jugadas y entrevistas. Cámbiate ahora y aprovecha la ventaja de jugar en casa con Verizon 5G Home Internet.
Jaron Warwick into the game for the Sixers, and he'll face Robert Kalaz, the right-handed hitter who swings at the first pitch and fouls it out of play. A fastball at 96 from Warwick, who's 2-6 with a 6.37 ERA and 32 outings. 1 out of 6 in save chances, 41 innings, 39 hits, 50 strikeouts, 25 walks. 2 men on, nobody out here in the top of the 7th with 2 runs in as a fastball misses outside at 96. Here's the 1-1 pitch on the way. And that's belted into left center field, and that's over the head of Ketchup. And Ketchup will play the high carom. 1 run is in. They're going to send the trail runner. The throw to the plate by Macias is not in time. And Kalaz comes through with a 2-run double. And the Sixers have given up 4 runs without an out being recorded in the 7th and have lost this lead. It's now 5-4 Fresno. That is 5 straight hits in the 7th. And that was 96 down the middle of the plate, and Kalaz yanked it 114 miles per hour off the bat. So the double for Kalaz, that was a rocket. And here is Derek Bernard. And he swings at the first pitch. It's a ground ball to the right side. Up with it, Brugman. He'll flip it to Warwick, and that's out number 1. But it's still a productive out. It moves the runner to third. So the batter now is Wilder Dalis. And the infield will come in for the Sixers. Here's the pitch. And a fastball at the knees for a called strike. No balls and one strike to DeLeese with Galaz at third. There's a breaking ball in there for a strike. So the count 0-2. Warwick delivers, and that is swung on and missed. Nasty breaking ball, and Rios tags out DeLeese. DeLeese was backpedaling, trying to scoot away from Rios, but he was able to just touch him with the ball in his throwing hand. It's a strikeout and a 2 unassisted putout. And now the batter will be Kelvin Hidalgo, 0 for 3. 4 runs here in the 7th have given the lead to the Grizzlies. And bunt shown by Hidalgo. A breaking ball, however, spins him off the plate, up and in. Here's the 1-0, another bunt attempt, and that is laid down on the third base side, and Cole is not going to get to it. So after Hidalgo showed bunt and wasn't able to get it down with 2 outs, bunting for a base hit, he does it again, and the Sixers unable to get the out. So another bunt single, second bunt of this inning, and that's an RBI bunt single, making it 6-4. Here's Kevin Fitzer, the 9th man to bat in the frame, and a fastball swung on and missed. 5 runs here in the 7th. Here's the 0-1, and that is taken for a ball. Rios back picks, throws it into right field. So that pitch was called a ball. It was a borderline pitch on the frame. Rios, however, came out of his stance to back pick and threw it away. So the count 1-1 to Kevin Fitzer. First error of the game. As here's a ground ball, a rocket between the legs of Warwick, but there is Nick Rodriguez, the second baseman, to pick it up, and he will throw on to first and get his man. But 5 runs in the inning for Fresno, and those 5 runs came in on 6 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left aboard. Stretch time here at San Manuel Stadium. Sixers have their work cut out for them now. It went from a 4-1 lead to now Inland Empire trailing in this game 6-4. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Attention baseball fans. Are you ready to catch all the action at the Inland Empire 66ers game in San Bernardino? Make getting to the game as easy as catching a fly ball with Omnitrans, your affordable and convenient public transportation in San Bernardino. And here's the best part. When you ride Omnitrans to the game, you can score free tickets for the exciting Home Run Hill section at the stadium. Omnitrans proudly partners with the 66ers to make sure you can catch all the thrills without breaking the bank. So hop on board with Omnitrans and cheer on the Inland Empire 66ers. It's the perfect way to score big without any hassle. Omnitrans, your ride to the game. Visit omnitrans.org for more information.
'66ers fans can now be a part of the Route 66 crew. Members of the Route 66 crew get exclusive fan merchandise, can attend exciting fan events, and enjoy the game from our new cool zone. Route 66 crew members get all this and much more at a great price. Call 909-888-9922 and ask about a Route 66 crew membership. Again, the number to call, 909-888-9922.
Luke Jewett, the right-hander, is the new pitcher for the Fresno Grizzlies as we head to the bottom of the seventh. Sixers just gave up 5 runs in the top of the seventh and now trail 6-4 as Jewett's first pitch is in there for a strike to Johan Macias, who's 2 for 3 tonight. Jewett, 6'4", 225-pounder. And this pitch popped up into a shallow right. The second baseman calling for it. That's Hernandez, and he will make the catch. And out number 1 had here in the bottom of the seventh. So with Jewett on the hill, he is 1-2 with a 4.04 ERA in 26 outings, 35 2/3 innings, 35 hits, 29 strikeouts, 16 walks. Next pitch, fouled back. Here's the offering again. Rowdy Rodriguez spanks that through the hole on the right side. Base hit for Rowdy Rodriguez. And the Sixers with a man on board and the potential tying run at the plate in Jorge Ruiz, who's 1 for 3. And another hit for Rowdy Rodriguez, who's 2 for 3 in this game. He has a homer, a walk, and now a single. Jewett's from J. Sarah Catholic High School in San Juan Capistrano, and then on to UCLA as Ruiz rips this down the line, but hooking and foul down that right field line. So just over the Ortega Pass from the Lake Elsinore Diamond. And pitched at UCLA. He was in 2024 their opening day starter, but pitched a lot out of the bullpen. 8th round pick of the Rockies as the next pitch misses inside. But he's from Ladera Ranch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Infield double play depth as the pitch is swung on and fouled at the plate. A breaking ball. They count 1-2 now to Jorge Ruiz. Jewett set at the belt, the 1-2 offering with the runner going, and that ball is hit hard. A rocket to first. Fitzer is able to scoop it up and step on the base. Rowdy Rodriguez is safe at second, but man alive, that was hit hard. 97 off the bat, and credit Fitzer. With the runner on the move, he was bouncing off the bag and able to smother that thing. That is a big play right there, as that likely, the worst case scenario would be runners at second and third. Rodriguez on the move there probably would have scored as a pickoff to second, and out at second is Rowdy Rodriguez, down 2 runs in the 7th inning. Rowdy Rodriguez gets picked off at second base, and that is perhaps the icing on the cake for the 7th inning for the Sixers in this one. They cough up the lead in the top half, and then down 2, have a man picked off at second base. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left. We'll head to the 8th. It is now 6-4 in favor of the Grizzlies. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that'll bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your visit today at baseballhall.org.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
Right here, right now. Toyota Redlands, Toyota Redlands.
Hi, if you're shopping for a new or pre-owned Toyota, we always have the area's lowest prices, easiest financing, biggest trade-in values, and the best selection with friendly, personalized red carpet service before and after your purchase.
Before you lease or buy anywhere, visit us right here at Toyota Redlands or online at ToyotaRedlands.com today and save.
Toyota Redlands now.
Aker Reyes will lead off here in the top of the eighth. And Jaron Warwick's pitch goes back to the screen for ball one. 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error for the Grizzlies. 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Sixers. Next pitch goes back to the screen as well. And it just missed Reyes. Reyes, who led off that 5-run seventh with a bunt base hit. Harold Cole is in on the grass at third. Here comes another bunt shown by Reyes, but he takes the pitch for a strike. Next pitch, that misses inside. So the count 3-1. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a miss on a fastball. That was upstairs. Time for the Cal League scoreboard. Final in San Jose. They played in the afternoon, and San Jose continues to roll. They beat Visalia 9-3 and are now 69-35 on the season. Sixers split with them a couple weeks ago. Here's the payoff, and Reyes chops this one foul on the first base side. In Stockton, they're in the bottom of the seventh. Modesto leads Stockton 8-1. And at top of the ninth in Rancho Cucamonga, Lake Elsinore and Rancho Cucamonga are tied at 2. Our score here, 6-4 in the top of the eighth. The Grizzlies leading Inland Empire. As the next pitch is popped up out of play by Aker Reyes. Next pitch, breaking ball, lined into right. That's a nice at bat for Aker Reyes, and he singles. That is the 7th hit since the top of the 7th. There's nobody out in the top of the 8th. 7th hit, that is, for the Grizzlies. So there goes the runner. The pitch is swung on and missed by Espinal, but Reyes was on the move. Interesting. It looked like Rios had a tough time getting it out of his glove, and Espinal had come dangerously close to getting into the throwing lane, but Rios didn't throw. Here's the 0-1, and that is picked out of the dirt nicely by Rios. One ball, one strike. Here's the 1-1. Espinal shows bunt and offers, but can't lay it down. So the count 1-2. Espinal asked for timeout. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Espinal tonight has fouled out to the catcher, flown out to right, and he has doubled to right. Squares the bunt with 2 strikes. And a breaking ball comes in, hits the bat, and he is out. And Cesar Galvez is coming in saying, no, that hit him in the arm. And the home plate umpire is saying he offered at the ball with the bunt attempt. It was a breaking ball that came riding back in. And, yeah, it didn't come anywhere near the hand, it didn't look like. So, well, maybe it came near, but it hit the barrel of the bat, it looked like. So it's a strikeout. Galvez is smiling into the Sixers dugout. So it's worth a shot. So it's a strikeout. And here is Roldy Brito, who is 2 for 4 tonight. Surprised with 2 strikes that Espinal had the bunt still on. Maybe he was surprised as well. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball misses outside. One ball, 1 strike. Warwick delivers. And that ball's a broken bat flare into right. And that's going to drop Ruiz up with it. And his throw to the plate is not in time, as that was an excellent read by the runner at second, Reyes. Broken bat flare for Brito brings in his 3rd RBI of the game. It's his 3rd hit. And it's now 7-4. With 1 out and a runner at first, Roynier Hernandez will be the batter. Here's a pitch that misses just high to Roynier Hernandez. Here's the 1-0 with the runner going, and that's fouled off by Hernandez. So back to first goes Brito. He has a steal already tonight. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball, and that's in there for a strike, and a delayed steal attempt is going to be successful from Brito. Credit Brito. After that ball was caught, Rios went down to 2 knees to lob it back to first, or back to the pitcher, I should say, and Brito timed it up perfectly. One ball, 2 strikes. Next offering, that's tapped foul. One ball, 2 strikes. And there's one that goes back to the screen, a wild pitch. Two and two the count. Runner at third is Roldy Brito. Still only 1 out. Infield in for the Sixers. It's 7-4. Favor of the Grizzlies. 6 of their runs coming after the 6th inning. 5 in the 7th, now 1 here in the 8th. And Now, activity in the Sixers bullpen. Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball rocket, and Brugman has a glance off his glove, and that will likely be a base hit for Roynier Hernandez. It got off the glove of Brugman, but that was hit 102 miles per hour off the bat. So we'll wait and see, but and out comes Dave Stapleton. So a base hit for Hernandez makes it an 8-4 lead, and an RBI for Hernandez on his third hit of the night, his second RBI. So Warwick's night is done, and it'll be Nixon and Encarnacion coming in for the Sixers. We'll take a break. It's 8-4 Grizzlies here in the 8th. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Attention baseball fans. Are you ready to catch all the action at the Inland Empire 66ers game in San Bernardino? Make getting to the game as easy as catching a fly ball with Omnitrans, your affordable and convenient public transportation in San Bernardino. And here's the best part. When you ride Omnitrans to the game, you can score free tickets for the exciting Home Run Hills section at the stadium. Omnitrans proudly partners with the 66ers to make sure you can catch all the thrills without breaking the bank. So hop on board with Omnitrans and cheer on the Inland Empire 66ers. It's the perfect way to score big without any hassle. Omnitrans, your ride to the game. Visit omnitrans.org for more information.
What a game! The crowd's buzzing and we all agree. You've earned a cool cup of Minnie Melts ice cream with flavors like cookies and cream, rainbow ice, and cotton candy. It's the ultimate ballpark treat. So grab a spoon and make every moment a home run at San Manuel Stadium, home of your Inland Empire 66ers. Minnie Melts ice cream, spoonfuls of fun.
Nixon Encarnacion comes on to try to stop the bleeding right now. Sixers trailing 8-4 here in the 8th. And Robert Galaz swings through a 94-mile-per-hour fastball. Galaz hit a double that knocked in 2 runs his last trip up. He's 2 for 4 in the game. That double was hit 114 miles per hour off the bat, exit velocity. Encarnacion misses inside with that fastball. He is 0-1 on the season, a 6.43 ERA. 35 innings, 35 hits, 42 Ks, 37 walks. Runner at first is Roynier Hernandez, and he stays put, but the pitch misses outside. 2-1 the count. Next pitch. That is grounded through the left side. Another hit, and Galaz has his third hit of the night. Runners at first and second. And that's 15 hits now for the Grizzlies. But what's kind of staggering is that 10 of those have come in the last inning and a third. 10 hits in the last inning and a third in this game for Fresno. That is quite the performance by the Fresno offense. As Encarnacion stepped off, now he's back up there, and Derek Bernard chases a changeup away. Bernard. Who has has singled and walked. He's 1 for 3 in the game. And he swings at that changeup as well. So the count is 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. And here's a ground ball hit to the right side. Nick Rodriguez has it. His play will be to first. And Bernard is out. 4-3 the put out. Runners at second and third with 2 down now. And Wilder Dalis will be the batter. He's 0 for 2, but has 2 walks and 2 steals in this game. So the pitch misses low. One ball, no strikes. That pitch misses outside. Two and 0 the count to Dalis. We're in the top of the 8th. It's 8-4. The Grizzlies lead it. Next pitch misses low. It's still a ball game. It's just the Sixers have to stop the bleeding here. They were leading 4-1 after 6 innings. But since then, in the last inning and 2/3, they've given up 7 runs on 10 hits. As the next pitch misses inside, Dalis takes another walk. And so the bases are loaded for Kelvin Hidalgo, who had a bunt RBI singles last trip up. He's 1 for 4. He showed bunt, didn't lay it down, and then the very next pitch did it again with the third baseman playing back and got a bunt base hit. And takes a fastball outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Next pitch, that is a fastball that does get the heart of the plate at 96 miles per hour. Next pitch, slider way outside. Rio saves that from the screen. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball fouled out of play. Two balls, 2 strikes. And a breaking ball on a broken bat grounder up the middle, and miscommunication in the middle infield lets that go into center field, and that will score 2 runs as it is now a 10-4 game. Macias and Nick Rodriguez kind of coming together and both pulled up on the reins on a slow hit ground ball. And that gives Hidalgo his 2nd and 3rd RBIs of the game. And runners at the corners. That was hit 68 miles per hour off the bat. And here's Kevin Fitzer, and he fouls this one back. So for the 2nd straight inning, Fitzer's the 9th man to bat in the frame. It is. Next pitch. Misses outside. 4 runs are in the inning. Here's the next pitch, and that is fouled out of play. It's 10-4. Encarnacion ahead in the count. Here's the 1-2. That's up and in. And, taking a second base was the runner Hidalgo, and Rios gave kind of a half-hearted pump fake, and the runner at third, DeLise, took it hook, line, and sinker, but Rios holstered it. 2-2 the count, and the pitch is popped into right field. Ruiz towards the line in fair territory will put it away, and the side is retired, but 4 more runs come in the inning, and 9 runs over the last 2 trips to the plate for the Fresno Grizzlies, and they lead at 10-4. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
We are your neighbors. We are your friends. We are Yohaviatam of San Manuel Nation. Yohaviatam. It means people of the pines, but it stands for so much more. This was a name known among our Mayan ancestors long before we would be called the San Manuel Band of Mission Indians. Yohaviatam. Today, its spirit lives on in all of us. We are stewards of the land. We act on our beliefs to build a brighter future for all. Yohaviatam. This name is our own, spoken in our language and rooted in our traditions. It is forever part of our history. It is the heart and soul of our sovereignty. Yohaviatam. This is who we are. This is who we have always been. We are the people of the pines. We are Yohaviatam of San Manuel Nation.
Hey fans, catch the excitement of minor league baseball with the Bally Sports Live app. Watch your favorite team or scout the top prospects. Every game live all season long.
Strike 3! You're out!
Plus, stream the Savannah Bananas and emerging fight sports to keep the action going. Best of all, it's totally free. No credit card required. Download the Bally Sports Live app today on your phone or connected device.
Harold Cole, who's 0 for 2 with a walk, will lead off against a new pitcher, right-hander Brady Hill. And Cole lifts this one down the right field line, and that ball going to bleed out of play for strike 1. Well, this was a ball game. The Sixers led 4-1 after 6 innings, but things have gone astray for Inland Empire. They served up 9 runs on 11 hits in the last 2 innings. And in the midst of that, made an error and got picked off at second when they were down 2 with 2 outs. So it's been a messy couple frames. As Cole, though, drills this one deep to right center field, and that ball is going to be off the base of the wall. Played the carom well, did the center fielder, Roldy Brito, but a double for Harold Cole. And so we'll see if that gives the Sixers a jolt of electricity as they are down 6. But Brady Hill into the game. He's 5-2 with a 4.70 ERA. 0 for 3 in save opportunities, 38 in the third innings, 33 hits, 51 Ks, and 30 walks. Well, Brady Hill who is from Spokane, but played at San Jose State in college. And a pickoff to second. Back in is Cole. Slade Alford is the batter. He has singled, walked, and struck out. Next pitch, that is in there for a strike. Next pitch, chopped foul by Alford. Well, Inland Empire with a 3-game win streak, and right now it's on life support, trailing 10-4 here in the bottom of the 8th, but Alford with a runner at second, nobody out, and he takes that slider for a called strike 3. So Hill gets the strikeout, and the batter will be Nick Rodriguez, who is 0 for 2 with a walk. Next pitch, then misses high. 1 ball, no strikes to Nick Rodriguez. Hill peeks at second and now delivers, and a fastball swung on and missed. The count 1-1. One ball, one strike. The 1-1 on the way. Misses high and outside. So the count 2-1. The runner at second, Harold Cole. 1 out. We're in the bottom of the 8th. It's 10-4. The Fresno Grizzlies out in front. And the pitch, that's a fastball that is on the outside edge at 96 miles per hour. So great pitch there by Brady Hill. Changeup misses high. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on another fastball at 96. So back-to-back strikeouts. And the batter will be Alberto Rios, who has tripled and singled tonight. He's 2 for 3. Here's the pitch to Rios, and that is fisted up the middle slowly, and no play for the second baseman, Roynier Hernandez. So an infield hit for Alberto Rios. It's his 3rd hit of the night. That pitch got in on him, but he was fortunate as it got past the mound and was just hit too softly for anyone to make a play on it. Exit speed of 49 on that one. So here's Kevin Brugman, and he takes a fastball just off the plate at 96 miles per hour. Here's the next pitch, and Brugman drills this one to right field, racing over, but unable to make the play is Reyes. Brugman headed for second, and he has a double, and it's now a 10-5 game with runners at second and third with 2 outs. So Brugman collects the Sixers' second double of the inning and his second RBI. So Kevin Brugman collects his 31st run driven in, I should say, and his 8th double. Here's Caleb Catchup, and a base hit can make this game a little spicy. Sixers trail 10-5 now here with 2 outs in the 8th, and that pitch misses outside. Here's the next pitch, and that is a cold strike at the top of the zone at 96 from Brady Hill. Hill had started his collegiate career at Washington State, and Spokane kid, didn't go too far, but then transferred to San Jose State, where he played at Excite Ballpark home with the San Jose Giants as the next pitch fouled back. So from the Palouse to Silicon Valley. And now the Central Valley, Fresno, California, for Brady Hill. And his pitch goes back to the screen. A wild pitch is going to bring home Alberto Rios. And that now makes it a 10-6 game. So, runner at third with 2 outs. The wild pitch. Espinal had to leap up, could not corral it. And the Sixers back into this. Here's the 2-2. And catch-up swings at a 97-mile-per-hour heater up out of the zone. So, Sixers strand a runner at third, but get 2 runs and do it on 3 hits. No errors and 1 man left aboard. We have played 8. Inland Empire trails in this one 10-6. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
Catch the best plays from your favorite teams from the comfort of your home with Verizon 5G home internet. Fast, reliable, and perfect for the whole family. Enjoy top plays, games, and interviews. Switch now and experience the home field advantage with Verizon 5G home internet.
Disfruta de las mejores jugadas de tus equipos favoritos desde la comodidad de tu hogar con Verizon 5G Home Internet. La internet residencial rápida y confiable. Perfecta para toda la familia. Vive tus partidos favoritos, jugadas y entrevistas. Cámbiate ahora y aprovecha la ventaja de jugar en casa con Verizon 5G Home Internet.
It's baseball season, and what's the taste of 66ers victory? Mountain cold refreshment. Choose chill this season and pick up Coors Light to celebrate your fandom wherever you are. Coors Light, proud sponsor of the Inland Empire 66ers. Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Yaker Reyes leads off here in the top of the 9th inning for Fresno, and he takes strike 1 from Nixon Encarnacion. Showed bunt. Reyes led off the 7th, led off the 8th, and now leads off the 9th, and that's not good news for Inland Empire when guys leading off 3 straight innings. As the next pitch swung on and missed. He had a bunt single in the 7th and a ground ball single to right in the 8th. He's 2 for 4 in the game as he asks for time now. The count 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Misses inside. Sixers got a couple runs back there in the bottom of the 8th, but trail 10-6. It's 10 runs, 16 hits, 1 error for the Grizzlies. 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error for the Sixers as the next pitch misses low. 9 runs and 11 hits after the 6th inning in this game for the Grizzlies. Next pitch goes back to the screen, so the count 3-2. There's lies, darn lies, and statistics department. Last night's win put the Sixers at 8-8 on Tuesdays this season as a fastball swung on and missed. But they are 4-12 on Wednesdays and 4-12 on Thursdays. 5-13 on Fridays. But do have a winning record of 10-8 on Saturdays, so who knows? Still got to play him. Here's the next pitch to Espinal. It's ball one outside after Reyes struck out for out number one here in the ninth. For the Sixers, by the way, it'll be the top of the order in the bottom of the ninth. Next pitch, that's in there for a strike. One ball, one strike. Fastball swung on and missed. Espinal tonight has a double. He's 1 for 4. 1-2 the count. Top of the ninth. Empty bases, one out. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball away. Rios will tag out Espinal. So it's a strikeout, 2 unassisted putout. And now top of the order, Roldy Brito will be the batter. Brito awaits as Encarnacion's pitch misses low and inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Bullpen's quiet, so the pitch is clubbed into right field. Brito with a base hit. And for Roldy Brito, 4th hit of the night. So Brito has 4 of the 17 knocks that the Grizzlies have collected. Here's Roynier Hernandez, who has 3 of them. First 3 batters have combined for 10 of the 17 hits. As first pitch misses. There goes the runner. The pitch is taken for a ball and unable to get the ball cleanly into his throwing hand was Rios. That looked like it was probably maybe picked out of the dirt. Stolen base for Brito, his 3rd of the game. And so he doubled his season total. Now, granted, he only played 6 games, but he's gone from 3 to 6 in one night's work. Not too shabby. 4 hits helps. Here's the 2-0. That misses high. Here's the 3-0 offering, and that is inside for a ball. And so a walk issued with 2 outs. And here's Robert Kalaz, who is 3 for 5 in this game. He has 2 singles and a double. The double was an absolute missile to the gap in left center. Knocked in 2 runs. Fastball. Misses up and in. Next offering, that's fouled back. Next offering misses upstairs. Two balls and a strike to Kalaz. And the pitch is swung on and foul tipped into the glove of the catcher Rios. So the count 2-2. Fastball 93 up in the zone. And Encarnacion to the plate, and a swing and a miss on a slider, and the side is retired. No runs, one hit, no errors, and two left. We'll head to the bottom of the ninth. Sixers trailing 10-6. Top of the order coming up for Inland Empire. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
We are your neighbors. We are your friends. We are Yohaviatam of San Manuel Nation. Yohaviatam. It means people of the pines, but it stands for so much more. This was a name known among our Mariam ancestors long before we would be called the San Manuel Band of Mission Indians. Yohaviatam. Today, its spirit lives on in all of us. We are stewards of the land. We act on our beliefs to build a brighter future for all. Yohaviatam. This name is our own, spoken in our language and rooted in our traditions. It is forever part of our history. It is the heart and soul of our sovereignty. Yohaviatam. This is who we are. This is who we have always been. We are the people of the pines. We are Yohaviatam of San Manuel Nation.
We'll head to the home half of the ninth. Sixers trailing 10-6. Folks, if you're looking for a school that sees your child's individual talents and strengths, Ballington Academy is a free charter school here in San Bernardino that does just that. With full-day transitional kinder, TK, and kindergarten, or art and robotics, classes for all students, and an after-school program, Ballington Academy will ensure your child shines. Their transitional kindergarten to fifth grade program has a child-centered strategies that have delivered outstanding academic results. Call or visit their website today. Spots are limited. Back to work goes Brady Hill. Gave up a couple runs in the eighth on 3 hits. He'll face Johan Macias, Rowdy Rodriguez, and Jorge Ruiz. Macias 2 for 4, Rodriguez 2 for 3 with a homer, and Ruiz 1 for 4 with a single. So, the batter will be Johan Macias, who will face Hill, the hard-throwing righty. 16 runs, 28 hits in this game between the two teams, as the pitch is in there for a strike at 95. There's also been 9 walks. Here's the 0-1, and that's fouled back by Macias. So quickly, 0-2 to Johan Macias. Here's the offering, and Macias fights it off, fouling it out of play. No balls and 2 strikes. That pitch misses high. The count 1-2. Hill set at the belt. The pitch sails high and away. It looked like a changeup that just kind of came out of his hand funny. So you saw Hill a little frustrated. Did a couple bunny hops after delivering it. Here's the 2-2. Fastball, and that's sliced into left for a base hit. Macias just laying the bat head on a 96-mile-per-hour heater on the outside edge. And Inland Empire with a runner at first, and that's 3 hits on the night for Johan Macias. And the batter will be Rowdy Rodriguez. Blasted a homer in the first, into a double play in the third, walked in the fifth, single to right in the seventh. Here's the pitch, and it's a fastball right down the heart of the plate at 97 from Brady Hill. Macias off first. As a breaking ball's tapped up the third base line. Hill barehands it. His throw is off the mark, and down the line it goes. Macias is going to be sent home. Rodriguez will stop at second as the Sixers now trail 10-7. It's going to be a hit for Rowdy Rodriguez. And a throwing error by Hill. So here's Jorge Ruiz with a runner at second. A run in, it's now 10-7. And if Ruiz can get on, the Sixers' second top home run hitter, Harold Cole's on deck. Here's the 0-1, a fastball swung on and missed. Bullpen starting for the Grizzlies, a righty loosening. Here's the 0-1, and that misses high. The righty Hill delivers a fastball, swung on and missed at 97. Good pitch there. Nick Vlasic leads the league with 17 saves. The next closest has 7. Vlasic, Fresno's stopper. One and two the count to Ruiz with Rowdy Rodriguez at second. Sixers trail 10-7 in the bottom of the ninth with no outs. We'll make that one out as a fastball blows by Ruiz. Swing and a miss for out number 1. So Harold Cole will be the batter. So Hill delivers a breaking ball that's swung on and missed by Cole. Here's the 0-1. That misses high. Rowdy Rodriguez off second. The 1-1. Cole pops it up. Foul ground. That'll make it into the seats. So a ball and 2 strikes to Harold Cole. On deck is Slade Alford, who's 1 for 3 tonight, a single and a walk. The 1-2. Breaking ball stays high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Outfield is shading Cole the opposite way. He's hit the ball well that way recently, but left center is wide open. Here's the 2-2, and that's outside. Fastball at 96. That was a pretty close pitch, and I think Cole maybe dodges a bullet there. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The payoff pitch from Hill. Fastball, and it's belted into that gap in right center. It's still going to get down. Coming around is Rowdy Rodriguez. The throw to the plate is cut off by Fitzer. The Sixers now trail 10-8, and the tying run will come to the plate. That was 96, down in the zone, but over the middle of the plate. And boy, Harold Cole went down and got it. So Harold Cole's second hit of the night. He knocks in the run, and for Cole, that's his 45th RBI, but Cesar Galvez is going to go to the bullpen. We'll tell you about the righty coming out of it. The Sixers have the tying run coming to the plate with one out, trailing 10-8 here in the bottom of the ninth. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
When you give blood at LifeStream Blood Bank, your donation goes to local patients at your area hospital. The need for blood is constant. Without blood donors, hospitals would not have the products they need for life-saving treatments. Find your nearest LifeStream location by visiting lstream.org or calling 800-TRY-GIVING. Will you save a life today?
Hey fans, catch the excitement of minor league baseball with the Bally Sports Live app. Watch your favorite team or scout the top prospects. Every game live all season long.
Strike three! You're out!
Plus, stream the Savannah Bananas and emerging fight sports to keep the action going. Best of all, it's totally free. No credit card required. Download the Bally Sports Live app today on your phone or connected device.
Catch the best plays from your favorite teams from the comfort of your home with Verizon 5G home internet. Fast, reliable, and perfect for the whole family. Enjoy top plays, games, and interviews. Switch now and experience the home field advantage with Verizon 5G home internet.
Disfruta de las mejores jugadas de tus equipos favoritos desde la comodidad de tu hogar con Verizon 5G Home Internet. La internet residencial rápida y confiable. Perfecta para toda la familia. Vive tus partidos favoritos, jugadas y entrevistas. Cámbiate ahora y aprovecha la ventaja de jugar en casa con Verizon 5G Home Internet.
Tyler Hampu is the new pitcher. He's 2-1 with a 2.17 ERA, and he's 6 of 8 in save chances. He has been outstanding in 37 and a third innings, just 22 hits allowed, 39 Ks, 18 walks. So Hampu comes into the game, and he will face Slade Alford with a runner at first, and the Sixers now down 10-8 with one out. So Hampu, who's out of Austin P, will deliver, and a fastball at 95 runs inside and is fouled off by Alford, who was looking to ambush that thing. Hampu faced the Sixers twice in April, and Hampu in those 3 innings gave up 2 runs on 2 hits with 2 walks, a hit batter, and 3 strikeouts. And the count 1-1 to Alford. Runner at first is Harold Cole. We're in the bottom of the ninth as a fastball fouled back. 1-2 the count to Alford. Benny Thompson loosening in the pen for the Sixers. Should they tie this thing? Here's the 1-2. Up and in. Goes back to the screen. Cole will move up. And, boy, that was some chin music. And that was real close to the noggin. Oof. So it's a wild pitch. We'll see how Hampu comes back from that. If he goes to the breaking ball down and away after the pitch up at the helmet. Here's the 2-2. It's a fastball, and it's shot through the right side. Base hit for Alford. Cole will score. It is now 10-9. Alford's second hit. And the Sixers now a run away from tying this game. The winning run comes to the plate. That was 97 over the plate, and Alford went with it after the last pitch ran the risk of putting his lights out. So I'd say Slade Alford's got some guts. It's going to be a pinch runner for Alford. That'll be Hayden Alvarez coming out to pinch run. So Alvarez, who long-legged 18-year-old Alvarez had 24 steals in 29 attempts in the Arizona Complex League this year. Sixers have scored 3 times here in the ninth. So here is Nick Rodriguez, who's 0 for 3, and Hampu delivers, and that ball fouled out of play. Well, this game was a 4-1 game after 6 innings. It's now 10-9 in the bottom of the ninth. Fresno leading. The Sixers were leading 4-1, by the way. Modest lead for Alvarez, and a pick over, and he dives back in. Dive might be generous. That was maybe a belly flop. Yeah, I don't think the judges are giving him 10s on that one. Here's the 0-1 offering from Hampu. And Rodriguez pops it up, left side of the infield. And the shortstop, Hidalgo, goes under it, and he'll put it away. So the Sixers are down to their final out. And it looks like perhaps a pinch hitter, Alberto Rios, was scheduled to bat. But instead, it's going to be Jonathan Linares, a switch hitter. So Linares, who can turn around a heater, a 192 average and 99 at-bats, 3 homers. He also has 2 doubles and 2 triples, 11 runs batted in. So Rios, who did have 3 hits in the game, is pinch hit for to get the left-handed bat up there. And Alvarez, we'll see if he's looking to steal and if Linares gives him a chance to. Here's the offering. And a big swing and a miss on a fastball. So went up there looking for the gas. Came up empty. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed. So with the Sixers down to their final strike, they've gotten this game back to 1 run. Is there any magic left? Alvarez off of first. Hampu delivers, and a fastball swung on and missed at 99 miles per hour. He rears back, throws 3 heaters past Linares, the pinch hitter, and the ball game is over. 10-9, a wild one at San Manuel Stadium tonight. In the frame, it was 3 runs, and those 3 runs end up coming in on 4 hits. There was an error, and 1 big runner left on base. 10-9, the final. We'll come back with the Javier Tom postgame show. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Attention baseball fans. Are you ready to catch all the action at the Inland Empire 66ers game in San Bernardino? Make getting to the game as easy as catching a fly ball with Omnitrans, your affordable and convenient public transportation in San Bernardino. And here's the best part. When you ride Omnitrans to the game, you can score free tickets for the exciting Home Run Hills section at the stadium. Omnitrans proudly partners with the 66ers to make sure you can catch all the thrills without breaking the bank. So hop on board with Omnitrans and cheer on the Inland Empire 66ers. It's the perfect way to score big without any hassle. Omnitrans, your ride to the game. Visit omnitrans.org for more information.
'66ers fans can now be a part of the Route 66 crew. Members of the Route 66 crew get exclusive fan merchandise, can attend exciting fan events, and enjoy the game from our new cool zone. Route 66 crew members get all this and much more at a great price. Call 909-888-9922 and ask about a Route 66 crew membership. Again, the number to call, 909-888-9922.
We welcome you back to the Yahavia Tom postgame shows. The Sixers fall in this one. Sixers led this game 4-1 heading into the seventh inning. It seemed like a pretty tight, well-played game, and then things went haywire as the Fresno Grizzlies scored 5 in the seventh and 4 in the eighth to take what looked like a pretty healthy 10-4 lead, but the Sixers got 2 in the bottom of the eighth, 3 in the bottom of the ninth, had the tying run on base, but Tyler Hampu struck out pinch hitter Jonathan Linares for the final out and wins the ball game and picks up the save, his seventh in the process. It was a crazy one here at San Manuel Stadium tonight. 10 runs, 17 hits, 2 errors, and 11 left on for Fresno. Grizzlies were 8 for 19 with runners in scoring position. 9 runs, 15 hits, 1 error, and 7 left on for Inland Empire. They were 4 for 13 with runners in scoring position. The win goes to Justin Lohr. He's 5-2 with Davidson Lara taking the loss. He's 0-1, and as I mentioned, Hampu picks up his 7th save. Time of the game was 3 hours and 9 minutes. And in front of 530 fans, home runs in this ball game, well, there was one. It was Rowdy Rodriguez back in the first, his 11th of the year for the 66ers. Fresno improves to 52-52, 23-15 in the second half. Sixers are now 39-65 overall, 21-17 in the second half. We'll take a break and come back with more. You're listening to the Yahavia Tom postgame show.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that'll bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your visit today at baseballhall.org.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
Right here, right now, Toyota Redlands, Toyota Redlands.
Hi, if you're shopping for a new or pre-owned Toyota, we always have the area's lowest prices, easiest financing, biggest trade-in values, and the best selection with friendly, personalized red carpet service before and after your purchase.
Before you lease or buy anywhere, visit us right here at Toyota Redlands or online at ToyotaRedlands.com today and save.
Toyota Redlands now.
We welcome you back to the Yahavia Tom postgame show. Plenty of hitting stars to talk about tonight, and especially the top of the order for the Grizzlies. Now, not only the top of the order, but the top of the order was pretty impressive in this one, as Roldy Brito at that top was 4 for 6 in this game. He also knocked in 3 runs, stole 3 bases, and scored 3 times in this game. So Roldy Brito, quite the contest tonight. And then right after him, Roynier Hernandez had 3 hits tonight, and he knocked in 2 runs. And then Robert Calaz, right behind him, had 3 hits, including a double, knocked in 2. And we mentioned that double. I mean, he just blistered that thing, 114 miles per hour off the bat. It was also a 2-hit game for the shortstop, Kelvin Hidalgo, and a two-hit game for Yaker Reyes in this one. But only 2 extra base hits in this game for the Fresno Grizzlies. Calaz's missile that we talked about, and Alan Espinal, the 9-hole hitter, had a double as well. So you're looking at a 17-hit attack. 15 of them were singles. But Brito with 3 stolen bases in this game. Also getting 2 steals was Wilder Dalis. Bernard had a steal, and Reyes had a steal, and Hidalgo had a steal. So running wild in this one. 8 stolen bases in 8 attempts for the Fresno Grizzlies tonight. So successful, and they were 8 for 19 with runners in scoring position. As for the Sixers, it was a top of the order did all right, too. Yohan Macias was 3 for 5. Rowdy Rodriguez was 3 for 4 with a walk and his 11th homer of the year, and he knocked in 1 run, giving him a team best RBI total of now 66 on the season for Inland Empire. It was a 2-hit game for Harold Cole, including a double, and he knocked in a run. 3 hits for Alberto Rios, including a triple, and he had an RBI in this thing as well. And, don't forget, I forgot Slade Alford. He had a 2-for-4 game with an RBI and drew a walk. So Sixers get extra base hits, the double by Harold Cole and a double by Kevin Brugman. It was the triple for Rios and the homer for Rodriguez. Also, the Sixers, however, did not have a stolen base in this game and went 4 for 13 with runners in scoring position, which is not a let's send help type number. But when you consider the opponent was 8 for 19, Sixers just end up on the wrong end of it and fall 10-9 tonight to the Grizzlies. We'll take a break here on the Javi Tom postgame show and come back, tie a bow on this one, and preview the pitching matchup for tomorrow's game, Game 3 of a 6-game set. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Attention baseball fans. Are you ready to catch all the action at the Inland Empire 66ers game in San Bernardino? Make getting to the game as easy as catching a fly ball with Omnitrans, your affordable and convenient public transportation in San Bernardino. And here's the best part. When you ride Omnitrans to the game, you can score free tickets for the exciting Home Run Hill section at the stadium. Omnitrans proudly partners with the 66ers to make sure you can catch all the thrills without breaking the bank. So hop on board with Omnitrans and cheer on the Inland Empire 66ers. It's the perfect way to score big without any hassle. Omnitrans, your ride to the game. Visit omnitrans.org for more information.
What a game! The crowd's buzzing and we all agree. You've earned a cool cup of Minnie Mouse ice cream with flavors like cookies and cream, rainbow ice, and cotton candy. It's the ultimate ballpark treat. So grab a spoon and make every moment a home run at San Manuel Stadium, home of your Inland Empire 66ers. Minnie Mouse ice cream, spoonfuls of fun.
We welcome you back to the Javier Tom postgame show here at San Manuel Stadium, where the Sixers fall 10-9 to the Fresno Grizzlies. Wild one. Sixers led 4-1 after 6, but the Grizzlies went bonkers as they got 9 runs combined in the 7th and 8th on 11 hits in those 2 frames. It was an onslaught, and the Sixers tried to come back, got 2 in the bottom of the 8th and 3 in the bottom of the 9th, had the tying run on base, the winning run at the plate, but not to be, as Tyler Hampu got the big strikeout to end the game, pick up the save. 10 runs, 17 hits, 2 errors, and 11 left on for Fresno. 9 runs, 15 hits, 1 error, and 7 left on for Inland Empire. Justin Lohr is 5-2 here in the win out of the bullpen and kept the Grizzlies in this ball game. Davidson Lara takes the loss. Davidson Lara is now 0-1, and Tyler Hampu now with his 7th save. 3 hours and 9 minutes time of the game in front of 530 fans. Fresno now at 500 overall, 52-52, 23-15 in the second half. Inland Empire is now 39-65. And 21-17 in the second half, a home run by Rowdy Rodriguez of the Sixers. And for Rowdy, that was his 11th of the season. So the Sixers fall in this one 10-9. Tomorrow they'll try to bounce back. And it will be a righty Peyton Olenek on the hill. He's 3-6 with a 4.32 ERA. And it'll be Manuel Olivares going for the Fresno Grizzlies. He's 0-0 with a 9 ERA. We'll be with you on MILB TV, as we always are at home, and also streaming at 66ers.com. That broadcast starts at 6:25 with the Javier Tom pregame show. So until then, that's going to do it for us tonight. The Sixers, they try to come back, but come up short. 10-9, the final in favor of Fresno. Until tomorrow, I'm Steve Wendt. Have a great night and take it easy.
Thank you for listening to tonight's game. And remember that you can get all your Inland Empire 66ers information at 66ers.com. We'll see you next time with more Inland Empire baseball, heard worldwide at 66ers.com.